as we were in the intro music, Conan Exiles announced the dev stream for Chapter 3 will be on the 16th of November. At the top of the pinned messages, at the top of the chat on Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch, the lovely Starbird did pin my tweet. But you can look at my tweets. You can see my Twitter account name on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen if you want to find my tweet. I retweeted it. I want to know what you're like excited for and what are you hoping for in this. I assume a lot of you are going to go, could you fix the bugs, please? Which is a perfectly valid thing to say, to be honest. If your game's not running, I can understand your frustration. But yeah, what are you looking forward to? What are you excited about? I'm very excited. I love it when there's a content update. Honestly, I love it. And there'll be lots of videos coming out from me, hopefully. If I could get my act together. Do you know what I'm saying? You just verify integrity of Conan files in Steam if you know how. Is that a problem that people are having at the moment? They need to verify their integrity of their Steam, of their Conan files? Because I was on here, listen, my game was like, I've been AFK in this game for at least 2 hours because everything was like set up. I've been a busy bee today. And kind of ready to go on the Conan for a while, but I've been like busy on other stuff. And it only just kicked me during my intro. So that's kind of strange. Hope they work more with pathing for purges. I can't get purges from my new base. Right, where is your base, Neff? Where on the map is it? Can I look? I mean, not like, you know, I don't actually see your base, you know what I'm saying? Just excited to play and watch you play. Oh, bless you. Well, I usually do a fresh playthrough. What am I going to do? I usually do yeah, it'll be a few weeks anyway before it comes out. I usually do a fresh playthrough each chapter. So I guess we've got until like the next, like until chapter 3 to finish this playthrough. Because I want to kind of get through the most of the meat and bones of the content. That's such a weird expression on this playthrough before we start a fresh one. But I like a fresh playthrough. I just like it, which works out pretty well. Busy Anna. Yes. Hello, Max. Yes, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you, huge thank you to everybody who's become a member on the YouTube channel. I made like the first tier of membership intentionally quite low price because I know a bunch of people will be subbed on Twitch as well because I stream on both Twitch and YouTube, and I just wanted people to be able to be like in the club if they wanted to and keep it kind of low price. And there's also like a supporter tier. So last night I was able to add some more emotes. So we have like, is it like 7 emotes now? Is it 7-ish? And they're kind of squeaky rated. They're my cat-based emotes, if you wonder what that is. So yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to the members. Big thank you to you. And yes, so now you have more emotes to use in the chat if you want to. If that's what you'd like to do, you can do that. Let me unplug my mouse. Well, my sensitivity will go ridiculously high for a second. There we go. So, should we talk about what we're going to do today? Is in G5 your base, Neff? G5 here. I see. Oh, next to the summoning place. Okay, interesting. I see. So I'm not a member, it's still kind of broke, but I am subscribed. Well, I appreciate you just being subscribed. Listen, just being here is like invaluable to me. Honestly, it is invaluable to me. Just like lurking, leaving a tab open, that kind of thing is what keeps streamers like working. Keeps us kind of you know, able to continue doing it. So even if you weren't subscribed, you know, just being here is great. Subscribing on YouTube is a huge thing, and following here on Twitch is a huge thing. So if you haven't followed or subbed, then please do if you can do. Gate 13. How do I say that? 13. Thank you for the prime. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Did I hear that twice? Oh, Twister. Thank you for the prime as well. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support. Free prime subs if you have an Amazon account. You just link your Amazon to your Twitch, basically. You get a free prime sub. Then you don't have any adverts, which are kind of annoying but a necessary evil so that, you know, I don't die. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Yay, Kevin using the emotes on YouTube. Thank you, lovely. Thank you for being a member. Looking closer, more F5 right by the corner of the bones. I see. Welcome new frienders. Yeah, welcome new frienders. If anyone here isn't in the Discord, I should post this. This hopefully will appear in both YouTube and Twitch. Anyone isn't in the Discord, come join us on Discord. It's a very friendly bunch over there. We got a Conan server if you'd like to join as well. Just go to the Conan Exiles channel, look at the pinned messages, you'll find joining instructions. It's not an Anna start without me like losing my breath for a moment. So I'm like, oh, I've got to remember to breathe between sentences. Trying to get all the words out in one go. Thank you, new subs, thank you, new members, and all the things, and thank you for people just hanging out. I appreciate you. So what are we going to do today? Okay, so another Conan day. I'm kind of like, I miss Conan. I haven't been playing very much of it recently. I do want to do some Ark at some point this week if you're like excited about Ark at the moment, as I know a lot of you are. But I do want to do like a bunch of Conan, and I want to kind of get through a lot of the content that's still to come. We have just reached level 60, like yesterday, day before, something like that. And I don't particularly want to make all the upgrades today because I think it might be a lot to kind of get through in one session because we don't have the materials largely. So today I thought we would kind of harvest the materials that we need in order to make our level 60 upgrades, make sure we've got that all prepped, and then maybe like the next episode we'll kind of like make all the things, right? Make all our star metal tools, make our armor for our friendos, make armor for ourselves so that we're ready, geared up. And all the level 60 benches, obviously, so that we're geared up to go into the dungeons, basically, like the level 60 ones. Yes, time to breathe, Anna. I put Carrie, who is our tier 3 bearer that we got from the NPC camps. I put her in a horned helmet that we got yesterday from the Red Mother, I think. Did we get her from the Red Mother in the Unnamed City? I think so. And it has a huge amount of armor value, 312. So I was like, we may as well put that on her. This chest piece, Silent Legion, is from one of the mini bosses in the Unnamed City, which has 385 armor value. What is happening here? What is this? Hype train!
Here we have Anna, in her natural environment of Conan Exiles, making friends in the Wheel of Friendship and slaying it. She has spent over 7,000 hours in this state and is more than a little frazzled from it.
Yes, that's an accurate representation. RPG, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you very much for that. I was very confused because in my thingy chat it said it has become a sponsor. And I was like, what does that mean? I've never seen that wording before. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate all the support you've given this channel. Thank you, lovely. Thank you. Thank you, Neff, for the bits. I love a bit of David Attenborough narration. I love it. It's so good. So good. Hopefully you can hear that a bit better because I did crank up the audio a bit. And hopefully you're not completely deafened by audio, like sound alerts. Yes. How to level Thugger or Cannibal Brute, pork for strength or straight? Oh, there's the pop-up. Oh, there's a delay. Ah, there you go. Thank you so much, RPG.
RPG Alliance Con has become a member.
Yay! Thank you, Brian, for reading that out. Thank you, lovely. Thank you again. Pork for strength or steak for vitality. Okay, so give them pork to buff their strength while you're using them, right? While they're out and about, they'll get a 25% damage buff from strength from the pork, okay? If you want them to level in vitality, just fill them up with steaks. That's it. Just fill them up with steaks and forget about it. If you want them to have a temporary buff for like while they're fighting, you can just put pork rinds in their inventory and they will get a buff from it. It is kind of bugged at the moment. Somebody did say on the YouTube channel that it now says down here instead of here, but that doesn't make any sense to me. If I feed this lady a Black Lotus potion, and I'm not suggesting that they're wrong, but if it is the case, it doesn't make any sense. I should see status effects here. I should see if she's bleeding. I should see if she has a buff. It doesn't make sense to me if they've added it. Did this go up down here? 46. Let's give her some, not this salted pork, but regular pork. Quick science moment, friendos. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. There we go. Pork rinds. Okay, so she's currently at 46 damage bonus, right? She should eat that automatically. Yes, she does. It's the only thing she'll eat automatically. It hasn't changed. Have we seen any difference? Because I think sometimes people comment on my YouTube channel and they don't realise I've been playing this game for years and they've just started and they're like, oh, you can see the strength bonuses here. This is actually the increase in the strength growth chance, not like a damage bonus. So unless I've missed something, and please do tell me if I have, I'm happy to be corrected. But I think it's just that this isn't working right here. Hello, Keita. Give them one pork and then, yeah, fill them up with steak. That's it, yep. Numbers do represent if you pay attention. Yeah, so you can see in her health, this is what I've been saying, that we do have proof that it works, is that she has the little symbol here, the elixir of might symbol, which is the same for all strength buffs from potions. It doesn't change it, but it still means strength. So 15% from this little like icon here, and this fist with these two little like plus signs next to it is what you get from the pork. So she should have 25% damage buff from the pork, 15% damage buff from the Black Lotus potion. Yes. And then I can fill her inventory with whatever I want. I can fill it with like steaks for vitality, which is what we did yesterday. Yep. Who's doing the hearts in YouTube chat? Oh, yay. Oh, thank you for using the emotes. I'm very excited to be able to add more emotes. As we get more members, we'll get more emotes as well, which is very exciting too. As it says on my mugs, always pork your thralls. Exactly. Always pork your thralls. We have merch, by the way. I don't know. This should give you the link to the merch. If you want some Conan-related items, I'm not using your IP, Funcom, if you're asking. I'm not plagiarizing. But yes, there is, what's it called? There's some Conan-related merch in the merch store, which is a pretty new merch store for our community. I think her field doesn't seem to show it. Yeah, it always used to. It's just kind of bugged, I guess. It's below her HP bar. Yeah, yep. RPG, thank you for the 300 bits. Thank you so much. So sweet. Yes, so she's buffed. Okay, where was I going with these millions of tangents? I have changed my clothes ever so slightly, but it is just transmog. If you're curious, this is from the Slave Forged, this is the set, Slave Forged Sacrificial Shoes or something. These are the Slave Forged, like, wrist things. These are transmogged onto that, and this is transmog just through Fashionist. I know it's a bit confusing. And this skirt that you see is the Pictish Warchief leggings. There you go. So this is from the Sipta DLC. There's a whole set for this. I like to pick bits and bobs, so I mixed and matched it. And this is from the Savage Frontier DLC. There you go. Just in case anybody wonders, this chest piece is from this same Slave Forged set from Sipta as well. I just really like the top because I used to wear, I used to really like the Zamorian thief top and things, but it kind of makes your boobs look weird. Do you know what I'm saying, people? You know what I mean, boys. So, you know, just to... Anna's merch does not endorse or encourage turd-walletry, which may or may not result in you ending up in the cookie corner. We also deny that there are cookies in the corner, as no evidence as of yet has been found. Void where prohibited, specifically in the void. Thank you for clarifying, Starbird. Yes, absolutely. The corner is for, like, thinking about the bad jokes that you've made. Okay, it's not for eating cookies. Right, that's it. Purgatory. So she's kitted out. We need to give her some snacks. She's obviously buffed now. Thank you. I am evidence, yes. We were giving her just gruel because we had it. We could go and harvest some. There's a couple of gazelles outside. Let's get ourselves a. Okay, we need the best tools we can make right now, so that we can. There's a teeny tiny little bug on my screen. What are you, little friend? Hello. Where are you going, dude? Can I modify you? I don't know where he is. He'll be back. Probably he's still alive. So we need to give ourselves like some proper tools, and then we'll kit her out with some steaks. I do also want to like run around some NPC camps and stuff as well, but we'll gather some resources today. Bit of a chill kind of situation. Fortunately, we've got a bunch of weapon handles from like NPC camps and stuff and boss kills. So can I make star metal tools in here? I can. So let me make a cleaver. Right, let me do... We have star metal already. We harvested that a few episodes ago. Oh god, I don't want to... No, I just wanted to pull the mats in. Oh god. Okay, so let's make a cleaver. I have a pickaxe already, so I'm fine with that. Let's make a sickle. Let's make a skinning knife. Do you want to pick? I'm just going to go with a star metal pickaxe. What is that? A quarterstaff? Wait, I'm in creative mode. What the heck is the quarterstaff? Hello? I've never seen that before. Oh, Immersive Armors. It's from a mod. Okay, it's a mod thing. I generally don't use mod stuff. Okay, so I should have better durability because we're using a temperite, which is a sub-profession of a blacksmith. If you find one that says temperite in the world and you put them in your blacksmith bench, then they will add durability to the items that you craft. If you put them in the tinkerer's bench, you will see that they have a special recipe for Grandmaster weapon repair kits. The same applies to the temperite. This is a tempersmith. Did I say temperite? This is a tempersmith. Yes, which is a blacksmith. Temperite is the armourer version, and they will make Grandmaster armour repair kits. I don't use them because you will lose durability on your items if you use a repair kit. I just use them, I just repair stuff just traditionally using the mats. There you go. Right, make sure I'm not in creative. Let's leave God and Cloak. Okay, so I'm in just a normal mode now. I have a star metal cleaver, star metal sickle, skinning knife, and I have my pickaxe. That should be good, right? I don't think I need anything else. And I'm going to put some mods on them. I want to put advanced tool upgrade kits on all my tools. Let me repair my pickaxe, actually. Repair. They've got to be full health before you can put a mod on them for anything. Okay. All right, so let's use hardened steel to make some tool upgrade kits. And we want the advanced tool upgrade kit. We want like 4 of them, I guess. You will find those tool upgrade kits around in the world anyway. So let's drag those onto each of the tools. And they will increase the yield that we get. Am I missing one? There it is. Oops. There it is. All right. So now we have a bunch of tools. Let's go get some meat for our lady here. Who's a level 18. She's not really done that well in health, but she did have a perk that reduced her health. She had one that buffed and one that took away 5. So we can re-roll her perks, but we can't do that until we've leveled sorcery, so that we get the elixir of rebirth. Then we can put a potion in her inventory, like the weak aloe. We just right click on it, and then she'll drink it, and her perks will be reset. We haven't learnt sorcery. We'll do a whole stream on that at some point. When I get round to it. It's on the list. So, let's grab Maduro. Our little friendo. Ba-ba-dum-bum. It's so nice when I'm all organised just before the stream. Otherwise I have to spend the first 20 minutes just putting stuff away. Alright, let's go grab some snacks for her. Do you have your Hanneman's Gather? Yes, you do. In the meantime, let me give you a bit of gruel just for the initial attacks that you receive. Milady. Bum ba dum bum. Doo doo doo. Right. Bum ba da bum bum ba da bum. Oh, yes, very exciting. Not very long to go until we get an update about the next chapter. I'm very, very excited about that. Doo doo doo. Let me turn the sound up a wee bit so it's like. There we go. Where's our lady? There she is. Horned helmet friendo now. Could you stop? Thank you very much. There you go. There's some snacks initially. So let's kill a couple of deer. I forgot we left our friends out there because we were farming the battle pass a bit yesterday. Does Horse have the Twitch drop equipped? Yes, from this. So I thank you for reminding me actually, Max. So today is the last day to get the Twitch drop. I don't know if I like this here. Maybe we need it to be just grey or something. This is my clan emblem we just made yesterday randomly just to match it in some way. It's a bit too pink and not enough orange, I guess. Anyway, I digress. So yes, there's currently a Twitch drop for this comparison. I'm just checking it wasn't like permanently daytime. So yes, if you're watching on YouTube, you're absolutely welcome to watch on YouTube. By all means, stay there. But if you would like to win, if you'd like to get this comparison recipe, then you need to watch 2 hours of a Twitch stream. Today is the last day to get it. And if you've never done that before, you just need to link your Twitch account with your Conan account. You can do that when you're in your, like, not here, but in your main menu screen before you click, like, single player, like, you know, play online, all that stuff. Bottom right hand corner, it'll say connect to Twitch. You just need to create a quick Twitch account and then watch for 2 hours, then claim it here, if that makes sense. If you have any questions, do ask. But yes, it's the last day. Very King Arthur. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's one of my phone's Siri said, "Don't call me Shirley. I accidentally left my phone in airplane mode." Did you? Ah. Okay, so let's get some steaks for our friendo. I love this music. So many deer here, fortunately. Sweet. Yeah, I think there's something about when it's a bit colder that I feel like I want to put armor, like warmer armor on my character. I mean, she's still like dressed for summer in a way, isn't she? But I was like, oh, she needs a bit more clothing on. It's like, it's chilly outside. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Why am I over encumbered and not affected by it? I'm still in creative. How was I in creative mode? Turds. Okay, let's put raw meat in her inventory. We'll keep the head because we can squish that in our fluid press to get bones and blood, which is kind of handy. Okay, a couple more creatures. I really do like our location on the map. It's kind of fun. It's worked out so far. It's also pretty central. I haven't even made a map room. We will cover those as well. Like, we've got so much to do. I did show like where to get them. Where to get the recipe rather. But yeah, we've got so much to do. Right, I think that'll do, friends. What do you reckon? Let's go cook some snacks for her. Oh, a cop. Oh god, this is going to be a bad joke, isn't it? A cop tried to arrest me yesterday for downloading the entire Wikipedia. I told him, wait, I can explain everything. Okay. If you are not already in the corner, if you could just make your way back there, careful no. Should identify these hyenas. So I guess we'll skin them. I need to start harvesting. We need a bunch of tar so we can make steel fire. So we're going to need a bunch of hide to put in our tanning bench. Or tanning table. Tannery. That's the word. Excuse me, sir. Can I modify you? I might move that spider. It's a bit gross, isn't it? It's a taxidermy spider. Freaks me out a little bit. Don't encourage him, Starbird. Doesn't need any encouragement. Bad jokes. Such bad jokes. Neff's like giggling in the corner with his cookies. Okay. Alrighty. Let's demolish this because it's creepy. There we go. So we've got some silk and some chitin from that, which is kind of cool. Alright. I'm going to drop the chitin because I don't care about it. Does anybody use chitin for anything? I always drop chitin. Carapace shield, apart from that. Anything else? We could use exquisite meat to make salted exquisite meat for agility buffs. We can also use it to convert pets, because there are some pets that require different meats to become greater pets in your taming pens. Use it for bone meal. Ah, that's a good idea. I've never ever put it in the bone thingy. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Right. Okay, so let's cook the steaks. She's gonna chew through these. Hopefully she'll come up with like a really good final perk. Okay, we've got branches to burn. Let's put these in here. We do with more fridges, honestly. Alrighty. Snacks for the lady. Let's get rid of this. Can I carry that? Nope. Let's strip the hyena pelt. in the tanner's table. Some things are in really random boxes. I know I'm like, oh, I tidied before stream. I did my best. I did my best. Things just get carried away. I seem to have unlearnt some like benches, which is interesting. Do you know what I think it might be? Did we place the benches in creative mode after we moved? I don't remember. Because we did respec at one point and we used like a... But we used a potion of best on memory for that. You see, I've unlearnt tannery and stuff. Isn't that weird? Interesting. Okay. Right, so now I want to strip the hyena pelt. There you go. That's it. I'll turn it into some hide for us, and we'll put the hide in the tannery. Get that started. Then we get rid of the bear pelt. The bear pelt will strip into thick hide. There we go. We do have a lot of hides actually in here. All these bear pelts I'm going to strip into thick hide. I'm going to leave a little bit of rhino hide in case I want to make some medium armor. I'm going to leave elephant hide because I'm going to need that for armor sets, for heavy armor. And then thick hide I'm going to tan. We'll use that. Alrighty. Do I have a fluid press? Yes, I do. Let's put the head in here. Sweet. Okay. So now we're going to go on a harvesting mission. If we're going to go on a harvesting mission, I would like to respec for Beast of Burden, which will enable me to move at full speed. Oh god, I did it again. Every day at some point. So, let's make a potion of bestial memory. I'm just going to put him in here because why not? Okay, bestial memory. Do I need to relearn something? There it is. Okay, so I can pull in the mats. Let's pull in the mats for like that many. The blood hasn't pulled in because there's not enough space. Let me get rid of the tools, which are just dumped in here. There we go. Alright, so we'll craft a potion of bestial memory. You have to drink it within 2 minutes, so drink that, and that will reset all your attribute points. So you can allocate them or whatever. She can carry some arrows for me. We'll keep some of them behind. Ice spear. Maybe I'll keep that. Maybe I'll transmog it or something. I don't know. Okay, so let's put points. So we're going to put a lot of points into expertise because we want that Beast of Burden, which will allow us to move at full speed whilst over encumbered. So maximizing our expertise. I want to gather as much as I can of every resource. If you want to get something specific, like if you need volatile glands or something like that from creatures, you might want to go for careful harvest. Because that'll give you twice as much chance of gathering rare resources when harvesting. Same as if you're trying to get gold from obsidian in the volcano or silver from places. But we're just going for like maximum harvesting here because we're going to be gathering a lot of stuff. Okay, so keep going. And then we've got 2 choices here. If you're going to be building a base, structural integrity is a really, really useful perk because it gives you 25% more stability in each piece that you place. I used it for building this pyramid. I generally use it when I build anything, unless it's like a teeny tiny building or it's the beginning of the game. And generally speaking, once you're like level 20, then you can use this, generally speaking, I think. So there you go, we're going to go for Beast of Burden. So now I can be as heavy as I want to, I can carry anything I want to, and I'll be able to move at full speed. I'm not over encumbered yet. I have a lot of capacity for encumbrance. Once I get to the limit, I will still be able to move at full speed. There you go. So how should we allocate our points? A little bit in grit, a little bit in authority, so a friend can hit people. I'm just going to spend little bits and then go with what I've got. Let me go for a bit of damage. I'm going to go for a bit more vitality. I'm going to go for resurgence. And I'm going to go for... what do I want? I could either increase my health by 100, or I could do more damage. I'm very greedy with damage. I'm going to do more damage. If you're kind of... let's put more in vitality now. If you're kind of new to the game, you might want to put more points in vitality, perhaps. And let your friendo do the work. Alright. So now we don't have to worry about being over encumbered at any point. We've also got the horse and we've got our fighter. Fighter's going to do like a lot of the fighting for us while we're over encumbered. And we need to get things like wood and stone. We do already have a bunch of star metal. You're going to need star metal. And I do have a full episode on that. We might get some more star metal today, actually. Because we only have this much. Maybe we'll do that as well. That'd be kind of fun. Okay. So I'm going to need either... I do have some explosive dragon powder to make explosive arrows. Can I make them already in this bench? I need to learn them first. So knowledge, explosive arrows. And these arrows are going to be to crack the shell of star metal meteors. This is specialist ammunition. So I need to learn the archer thingy. So archer. This one here. Okay, and then explosive. What am I missing? I have points. Am I missing something, people? Let's just go to our arrow section. What am I missing, peeps? Maybe we just do it from here. Level 49. What am I missing? Beast of Burden. Anyone any idea as to why you can allocate only 59 points to single player rather than 60 when you play on a server? I don't know. Somebody asked that yesterday. Was it you, Exile? I don't know, actually. It does seem odd. Seems like a bit weird. Hello, Beagle. Hello, hello. Flips, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I thought I was following, but it appears I wasn't. Sometimes it does that, you know, apparently. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why it is. Specialist ammo 2. I can't though. It's not giving me the option. I can do 1. I can't. Ah. Oh, I see. Okay. Derping out. Alright, cool. Thank you for that. Okay, explosive arrows. So if I click that, so I've got loads of crap in my inventory here. Explosive dart, explosive arrow, dart. Okay, that's from Immersive Armor, so we're going to ignore that. So can I pull the mats in now? I just need the dragon powder. Is that in my inventory? Yes. There we go. So you only need really like a stack will do for a full run because you get 10 meteor cracks out of that. I'm going to go for another one. There you go. These are quite good to carry around because they don't weigh very much. If you just take like a stack, if you just take 10 around with you, it'll weigh 1 pound or whatever the weight value is in this game. And so you were just always prepared if you kind of run across a meteor up in the north where we're going to go. I guess we'll go there first and do that because it's a bit more interesting. We have already harvested star metal on this playthrough, but we could do with a bunch more of it. We need a lot of it. If you want to know how to make dragon powder, you make it in your fireball cauldron, and it's this recipe here. What is that? It's a sandstorm. There you go. So you need demon blood, brimstone, crystal, and steel fire. There you go. It is quite an expensive thing to craft. I think did we pick it up from an enemy? Did we pick it up? Did I? I don't remember. Alrighty. So I'm not still in creative. No, I'm not. Okay, perfect. So now I need a bow on me as well to use the arrows. I don't want to use the huntress bow that we picked up because It's a special bow I really, really like. It gives you an agility bonus, and I want to be able to put a special mod on that after I've done the Warmaker dungeon, a master weapon fitting. So I'm not going to use that. I could use Eye of the Khan, but this is a legendary that we picked up that was already damaged from the Den NPC camp. It is kind of special because it's a strength buffing bow. I don't want to use it. I don't want to use it up, and I won't be able to take advantage of any strength because I'm in agility build at the moment. So I don't know. Do we not have a bow somewhere that I can pick up and use? Da da dun dun, do do do, do 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 do. I guess we'll make a bow, shall we? I don't have one. I must have dropped it or something. Because we did have bows. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Do, do, do. Just checking all the random places I might have dumped a bow. We've got Reach the Red Mother. Okay, well, I'm not going to use that either, because for the same reason it's like a very special bow from the Red Mother Dragon in the Unnamed City. Okay, let's just craft a crappy bow. We already have sturdy strings. Can I make a star metal bow? Probably need to learn the feat for that. So let's go to our knowledge tab, go to weapons. Star metal, there we go. Oh, it's hardened steel. Bum, bum. Bow's epic. Okay, so I've got to learn the Master Carpenter for that. Okay. I do wish, you know, like in Ark, you double click on something and it says, do you want to learn all the things you need to in order to craft this? It'll cost you this amount of points. Why don't we have this in Conan? Question mark. I think we need it. Personally. Star metal. Do-do. Right, I've got to learn Archer. Oh god, do you see what I mean? You have to like backtrack and just find it a pain in the butt. Okay, Archer. Carpenter. Master Carpenter. I've got to learn Carpenter, which apparently I've unlearnt somehow. Master Carpenter. Now I need to learn Steel Tools, which somehow I've unlearnt. Steel Tools, I've got to learn Iron Tools, which apparently somehow I've unlearnt as well. Steel Tools. Okay, let's learn hardened steel stuff here. Star Metal Tools. So we can repair those as well. There we go, Master Carpenter. So now I need to learn how to make epic bows. Bow. Bow's epic. There we go. Okay, can I make a star metal bow now? Let me get rid of something from here. Do I need a different bench for it? I guess so. Do I need I need the Master Carpenter thing. Well, we're going to make all the special benches. I don't want to make the Master Carpenter bench. I want to make the Precision Carpenter's bench. So I guess we're going to just make the best thing we can make in this bench. Can I not make hardened steel bows in this? Surely. Hardened steel. Can I make a hardened steel bow? Yeah, let's make a hardened steel bow. Pull the materials in. There we go. We'll just make a hardened steel bow. Yep. Hello, Bliker. Hello. If it's always been like that, it's definitely important to make sure you've submitted a ticket. I'm playing it in 2019. Hello, Hellhound. Hello. Put bug report. Yes. Definitely use a bug report. How do you get extra points? Yes, eat a fragment of power. Eat a fragment of power. And also in the Library of Esoteric Artifacts in the Unnamed City, which I have shown on the stream a couple of times. If you look at the Unnamed City, any of this series, this beginner series, where it mentions Unnamed City, I'll show you in that video. You can learn a recipe to craft this with tablet power, which gives you 60 feat points. So you get an extra 60 points here, basically. Do demon fire orbs stack? Yes, they do. And they weigh quite a lot. Yes, they do. They do. The other thing I don't like about demon fire orbs is that your follower will use them, will throw them if you put them in their inventory, and they weigh quite a bit. So it's quite nice to carry explosive arrows. Okay, cool. Right, what am I missing? Okay, so hardened steel bow. I could put a mod on it. I don't really care to. I'm using it for like meteors, not for fighting particularly. Okay, let's get rid of extra stuff. I don't need all this bits and bobs. The lower tier benches have an annoying amount of annoyingly small amount of space. When you get bigger benches, you do get more space, which is great. I could dismantle these things. I'm just dropping them on the ground. Do you know what would be quite good? Let's try this reliable butcher cleaver that we got from as an interactable outside the den? Question mark. Is that where we got it from? Let me put an advanced tool upgrade kit on it. What am I missing here? Am I like unlearning stuff? Am I bugged, people? Did I make it in creative mode? Is that what it is? Is that why I'm confused? But I feel like I've unlearned a bunch of stuff. Or is my potion of bestial memory resetting everything? Is that what it is? That would make sense, I guess. Because the potion of bestial memory is only supposed to reset your attribute points. Do archer followers need to have arrows to use their bows? No, they will use flint arrows from nowhere. They'll just pull them out of their butts. But if you want them to use a special arrow, you need to put the arrows in their inventory and drag the particular arrow onto the bow so that they know which arrows to use. But otherwise, they'll just use flint arrows that they'll just kind of conjure up. Oh. So is the potion of bestial memory now resetting my feat points as well? Is this what it is? Because I don't understand why I've got no feat points. I'm so confused right now, honestly. I definitely need to relearn some stuff. So yeah, I think that's what it is, isn't it? It's like resetting things. I'm confused. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'm like completely losing my track here because we've got so many things going on. Okay, so I just want to make an upgrade. Just gonna learn all these upgrade things. And then we're gonna go with advanced tool upgrade kit. Gotta learn it for the weapons. There we go. There we go. Advanced tool upgrade kit. Yeah, maybe I was just in creative mode before when I was doing it, and that's why I'm kind of confused about it. I don't know, peeps. Okay, so we'll put it on this butcher cleaver, and I will just kind of compare the yield when we go out and about. Yeah, right, let's go murderify some stuff, because, yeah. My brain is hurting with all this concentration. Okay, let's go to this summoning place and just kind of, like, do a bit of yeeting about. Just kind of relax a little bit. Exposed arrows are the best way to crack star metal nodes. They are for me. They are for me. I mean, you can definitely use the demon fire orbs. The nice thing about the demon fire orbs is you can use those earlier on in the game. Let's test this like harvesting. So we do have 2 times, what is it called? Harvest resource nodes twice as fast, so bear that in mind. So the numbers we get will be doubled because the creature or whatever it is that we're harvesting will be harvested twice as quickly. Plus I have 2 times harvesting on this server, okay? So 28 and 128. Okay, that's very hard to track, isn't it? 24, 56. Oh god, it never used to be this complicated. Okay, let me is it granting me extra on the final hit? Final hit harvesting grants twice as many resources. I guess it's tough to use it. Well, I guess we'll use it on like a bigger creature or something, maybe. Yeah, let's go murderfy some people. But you don't have your steaks. Let me go get some steaks. Loki has decided to oversee for the top of his cat tree. Oh. Do you actually feel always need to have arrows? No. Yeah, I don't know why my stuff was reset, honestly, because I haven't used anything that should reset my feat points. So I'm kind of confused about it. It's throwing me off a little bit. Okay, steaks for the lady. She doesn't need that many, really. We'll put them in the fridge. Drop these on the ground. Let's just take... No! Don't drop them. There's a drop. Okay. Keep the bugs. No, am I dropping them? Fudging fudge. Do you know what the problem is? Is that I switch between games and my freaking muscle memory is like screwed up here. There we go. Oh, apparently I'm more tired than I realised I was as well. Apparently. Okay, so she's buffed and stuff. She's had a Black Lotus potion as well. We don't need to take the cat with us. Alright, let's go do some eating. She's got stuff for healing. Let's go. It looks like level 1 attribute points gets lost if admin positions are used. See. Okay, that makes sense. So if you use your if you use admin to reset your attributes, you lose a point. Interesting. Okay, we're not in any special mode. Okay, let's just go do some fighting. My poor brain is like grinding to a halt. You did get double harvest on it. Yeah, I noticed that, Kevin. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's hard to track the average amount on a creature that only has such little health because the numbers are kind of like they vary so much. What I'm looking for is the two usually there's like 2 numbers that you get, like 24 and 26 when you hit a rock or something, for example. 2 numbers quite close to each other. That's what I'm looking for, and then I want to compare it to the other tool. So. I probably should have just made this like a yeeting about stream, to be honest. I love this weapon. We got about 16 skeleton keys, and so at some point I want to go collect a bunch of legendaries from dungeons. Because I need to replace this Bector Corbin. Hopefully one of the 16 will be a Bector Corbin. That'd be good, because I adore this weapon. Hey there, friendos. Screw you. I should really look before I kill a dancer, because it could be an unseen or hidden daggers. And I would quite like to keep her if I find her, because she's very good. Very squishy, obviously, but... I'll take your stuff. Ooh, treasure. Benaru heavy hands. Ah! We're alright, mate. You're already half dead. He used to be required for making the epic flawless version of this Dofari armor. But no longer do you need specific people. And he's a scout right, so he will reduce the weight of your armor. I prefer to use a shield right. So I'm not too fussed about him these days. I used to be, oh cool, I haven't got him, I'll collect him kind of thing. It's very much Pokemon situation. What is going on here? It's like rubber banding on the things on the ground. Any interesting stuff? No. Alrighty. So, I guess we'll go up north and try and get ourselves some star metal. We do have our arrows. We do have a bow. We have a pickaxe to harvest. You need a hardened steel pick or higher to harvest star metal these days. So if you hit star metal and you don't get anything from it, which I have done because I have forgotten that it's changed before, then that's why, basically. Let's grab a bit of coal while we're here. We're like harvesting specs, and we'll need some fuel for our furnaces and things on a harvesty kind of day to day. So I'm spec'd for fighting. I'm spec'd for harvesting, but still I can do a lot of damage because they really have been a bit more generous, thankfully. In the past, you had to put a lot of points into expertise and a lot in the survival perk, the survival stat that no longer exists. So you were quite squishy when you were harvesting. So now I know a lot of people run around with Beast of Burden constantly, so they can just fill their pockets whenever they want to. It's kind of cool. But I always want to min-max the amount of damage I do, personally. What do we want from you? Shall we get your hide? There we go. Over encumbered already. Let's take some stuff back and then we'll head up north for some star metal. Dressed for the snow. Definitely very appropriate, right? Yeah, definitely. You always have Beast of Burden. I know. I love that. Let's get some iron while we're here. We may as well. How can I see the available drops? You should see a drop down at the top of the chat, Jamaha. You do have an inventory. There's like, what is it on the, if you look at the envelope, the top right hand corner of your Twitch page, it'll show you, like, click on that. It's like your notifications. If you click on that, you need to go to your inventory, basically. Is that how you see it? Remind myself. If I click on my notifications, yeah, if you've earned a drop, it'll appear there, basically. Yep. One moment. There you go. Okay, let's drop some stuff off and we'll go up north. Bum, bum, bum. Let's cook some metal. And put the savoury flesh, I guess, in the campfire. And the hide can go in the tanner's bench to process. We'll put any further hide in there so it can keep going while we're busy. I can move at full speed whilst over encumbered with Beast of Burden. However, I don't want to be over encumbered because it'll affect my stamina and things like that. So I just kind of want to, you know, unburden myself as much as possible. Right, up to the north. So for star metal, the first place we're going to check is Stargazer's Crest up here. We're going to be heading over there. If you have a map room already, there is an obelisk at Mounds of the Dead, so you could teleport to Mounds of the Dead. We're just going to ride up there because we haven't made a map room. Let's go, friendos. There you go. Thank you, Starbird. Thank you so much. Yes. twitch.tv/drops/inventory. Thank you. Or inventory if you live on the other side of the pond. Squeaky! Squeaky just like put her head up next to me and I was very disorientated. Squeakerfin, what is wrong with you? What's the problem? Hey? What's the matter? Are you okay? What do you need? What scritches? You haven't been like this for a while. It's yes. She's kind of like, obviously because I got a headset on as well, she's like super stealthy because she's all like jet black. And, well, she's kind of like a very, very, very dark chocolate colour, I suppose. But in this, like, I have like a light behind my monitor and then the rest room is like dark. So the kitty like appears and I'm like, what did I just feel something next to my leg? Squeakerfin. Little fluff. She's always trying to get my attention. She's quite a demanding little child, honestly. Which is funny. So yeah, predictions for the 16th. Obviously siege functionality in the game, PvE sieges. So instead of so yes, I should start from the beginning. So today Funcom have announced on Twitter that the dev stream for chapter 3 announcements is going to be on the 16th of November basically. And then yes, so in chapter 3, so I'm presumably then they'll launch the beta. I don't know if they'll launch it the same day or if they'll launch it in a few days. I assume they'll aim for the same day, so maybe the beta will launch on the 16th. That has been the kind of like, what's the word? The trend recently. I think we're going to go through the unnamed city here. So yeah. So yes. And in chapter 3, we know we're going to get PvE sieges, so there should be some kind of base that we can siege as players, a PvE siege, just like a kind of a PvP thing, but against NPCs. And we'll be able to go and steal treasure, I guess, and take it home for ourselves, turning the tables on the attackers from purges. So yes, apart from that, I don't really know a huge amount about what's going to happen yet. Has there been any recent news about Dune? Do you follow that at all? I do follow it, and I'm definitely interested and will be playing it in the future. They have been doing a lot of teasers on Twitter about audio recordings and stuff and sound effects and things from the game. But yeah, I don't know how long it's going to be till that comes out. But I've definitely kind of been following it. Excited about that one. Must be the time of year my cat has been super cuddly for last week as well. Oh, my cat was very confused by the clock changes, and also I've like shifted my schedule a bit so to a slightly better, like, you know, functional kind of schedule. And she had to really adjust to the fact that I was asleep a lot earlier. And she would like meow and stuff, and yeah, she's kind of like adjusting to that. And then the clock's changed and she's even more confused. So yeah, as we all are, do you know what I mean? You're welcome to continue the conversation in the chat, Xuthal. I don't mind you talking about it here. If you like come to some conclusions about something, then that's absolutely, like, share it with people. It's not like you're talking about Pokemon or something, although that's also fine, you know, within reason. We could fight these skeletons. We've already beat up a few skeletons, and I just really want to like focus on harvesting resources today. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, so I want to kind of get the things done, ready for our level 60 upgrades. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Can I knock him over? I don't think so. No. I do plan on hopping on the server tonight to do some admin cleanup. We do have some news. So the problem we have with decay on our server, it's probably a good time for me to say now rather than just in the Discord, and it is an issue that our server providers are working on more widely, so that I don't have a fix right now, basically. So for now, I have to continue manually cleaning up the server. Fortunately, we have Pippi, so I can use, there's like programs for that. So I don't need you to tell me whenever you see a base that is like, that you think someone hasn't been on for like a couple of weeks. I don't need you to tell me that. But if you see something like a torch or something randomly on the server, or you see some thralls that seem to be abandoned or something like that, then please do let me know. And then I can kind of like, you know, look into it and whatnot. There you go. If that clarifies things. I don't need you to kind of like report every building that you're like, oh, I haven't seen this player for a while, because I've got means to deal with that. So, hello, Limito. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Good to see you. How was your day? I increased my gamma yesterday, and now it looks kind of washed out to me, especially here. But it was very, very dark in the Unnamed City, as Forster pointed out. At some point, I do want to make the Conan Exiles server a whitelist. I have to work out how to do that first. The main reason for that is if we have any issues, I want to be able to deal with them. And the other thing is you all have completely random names on the server, and they're different from Discord and from Twitch. So it's very difficult if there's any issue and I need to like at somebody in the Discord and be like, hey, I've noticed an issue, or, you know, something. Can you get in touch with me or something? I've got no means of knowing who you are. Obviously, I can deal with people on the server, but it's helpful because Discord is the way that we deal with kind of issues. So there you go. And also if somebody's kind of being a bit of a turd wallet, then I want to be able to deal with that too. So yeah, so at some point I will have to add a... God, the light is weird here, isn't it? Use a whitelist. As soon as I get my head around that. A whitelist. Yeah, a list of people who are like permitted to use the server, basically. Better for everybody that way. And it also means that we don't get randoms joining on the web without joining the Discord, because that is one of the rules, is that you have to be in the Discord for like communication purposes. So it's just easier for me to manage. Dun, dun, dun. So apart from like, you know, giving me your Steam ID and your Discord and server name, it shouldn't affect you at all. Apart from that, it should be kind of straightforward. But I've got to work out how to do it. There you go. We have one for Valheim and it's very straightforward. Eventually. It was eventually when we worked out how to do it for Xbox people, but yeah. I don't know why I'm so tired today, peeps. I don't know what's going on. It's been a busy day. Yeah, my game is washed out, isn't it? I don't like it. 2.2 is like default. I usually knock it back a bit. Is that a bit too far? Two point 2.1 is fine, I suppose. Same as Discord, plus what my name's. Yeah, that's really handy, honestly. Yeah. The other thing as well is because people will start a conversation with me about something, and I don't know. I can't remember everybody's name on all the things. Like I can remember who you are, but I might not necessarily know you're also that other person with a different name on, like, say YouTube or on, say, Discord or on the server, that kind of thing. So it's just too much. Definitely. So yeah, you can obviously have different names if you want to, by all means, but I need some kind of like spreadsheet to keep track of you. There you go. Some Discord owners definitely say have the same name. You need to have the same name as your Twitch name. I don't necessarily think that's right. I mean, you shouldn't have to make a new Discord account if you've got like another one with like I don't know. You can do whatever you want, but I just kind of need the info, really. It's kind of helpful. If that makes sense. We are Nefanor. You will be Nefanord. There you go. That's it. Do we get some lion cubs while we're here? Seeing as we're spec for Beast of Burden. For a minute, I thought Carrie wasn't with us. The good thing is I can just run. I can run at full speed and gather children. Come here, child. There you go. Poor horsey. Look at that damage. Whilst spec for harvesting. It's crazy. She's on attack nothing, isn't she? Behavior again. There you go. Engagement, attack enemies. So let's see if he gives us any goodies. Sometimes you get some potions of bestial memory. You can get a bit of steel fire. You can get some alchemical base. You can get some repair kits. Demon blood? Question mark? I don't think so. From these guys, no. Nothing today. Let's put the lion cubs in there. We've got 24 hours to either process these into grown-ups in our taming pen. Animal pen, or we can put them in the fridge and then they have an indefinite kind of longevity or whatever, decay time. Okay, it's a pretty peachy night. Are you lying about the cubs? Oh my god. You can change server specific Discord name too, just for that server. I see, okay. Yeah, so you can have your... Yeah, that's very handy. Honestly, it's so much for me to kind of keep track of all the different... Like, yes. As the numbers rise, it gets more and more complicated. So if you can kind of keep your name consistent, by all means do so. But I don't want to kind of enforce that. It's just as long as if you're on our Conan server, I just want to know who you are, basically. That's it. If you were lying, then there'd be an uproar. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear me. Is she on like a short leash? Can we change her follow distance? Squirrel. My game has crashed, people. Can you still hear me? Am I still live? Oh my. Yeah, you hear me? What the heck is happening? This is our third crash today. I just gotta wait 10 minutes for the freaking game to stop. The interesting thing is I don't know where we are now. Forgive my lion pen, say my pride and joy. No, make it stop, Alfredo. Make it stop. You are my main friend for lion jokes. Oh my god. Hello, Damiana. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm just waiting. There we go. Let's press play. Cripes. Yep. Let me get my little... Where's my password when I need it? Sorry about the interruption, but this game is being a bit of a turd wallet today. Continue. I wonder where it's going to put us. Hopefully we don't have too many more of these. All these lion jokes are full of symbolism. Oh my god. You all should be ashamed of yourself. And that was you all, by the way. Those are legitimate words. Do you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the 10k. Thank you, lovely. Yes. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Night before last, we hit 10k subs on YouTube. So yeah, very exciting. We're going to do like a celebratory stream soon, but I've got to like sort one out. Yeah. Thank you, lovely. Hope you're doing well. Falk, was it your fault? Are you the reason why the game crashed? Did you do something? Very proud of myself. Never knows. Make it stop. These jokes. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, game not doing very well today. We had two like supposed internet connection breaks, even though my stream didn't die as far as I'm concerned. So it wasn't my internet, but I got kicked from the game, and now my game is just outright crashed. Right, we're back in. I'm going to put in my server thingy. Okay. It's not picking up my game. There it is. Oops. Okay. Alright. Game's testing me. Okay, we got our friendos back. Everything is good. Your game crashed as well. What, right at that same time? Admin problems with Sean. Definitely have to be in Discord. It was that was their challenge. Yeah, I definitely need people to be in the Discord. Definitely, that's like one of the main things for me, because if somebody says, oh, you know, because one of our main rules, really, we don't have many rules, but you know, building next to other people is a big no-no. And if somebody kind of asks me, hey, this person's like set up right next to me, and sometimes people don't notice, like sometimes someone's up on a cliff and the person down below doesn't notice. I totally get that. So I need to be able to speak to people, and then just kind of writing, hey, person with this clan name or this kind of player name, can you please move your base, or can you please, like, you know, can we talk about this kind of thing? And then I can't at them in Discord. It's just, yeah, it's just not good. It doesn't work. So, look, and it's not good for all parties, you know, including the person who needs to be contacted. So, yeah. A bit later. These puns make me feeling funny. Oh no. Right, we're gonna go. So we're gonna head to mountains, and we're gonna head up the path that leads to the saber-tooths. I'm going to ride up past Islet Lake. We're going to go to the Stargazers first, actually, aren't we? Ooh, I just got knocked off my horse. I think it's because we were out of stamina. I don't want to get corrupted, so I'm just going to keep running. So I'm going to lose these guys. So we have already been to Mounds of the Dead before in this playthrough. A couple of times. And there's a full, like, one of the episodes is called Getting Star Metal and Black Ice. But we'll be getting more today. So, is that the path? Is it the next one? It's opposite the kind of what I consider to be the first mound. I kind of need them to be labelled Mound A, Mound B or something, but hey ho. Shut up. Are you Leonil? If you're Leonil, I'm gonna... I don't know if it's Leonil, people, but I'm taking precautions, you know what I'm saying? If that's Leonil, I will be very happy. It's really... Leonil and Delincia. Oh wait, she looks like a... Please be Leonil. She's not topless though, is she? Is Leonil topless? Hello? Friendo? Hello? Are you my friend? No. You big old disappointment. Yeah, Leonil isn't usually topless. She looks exactly like her though. Yeah. Turds. Take those. Take those. We'll take the Spectre coating. Okay. Onwards. Yeah, Leonil usually has a top on, so... Yep. But yeah, this is where you can get the named dancer. It's a very, very good place to find her. From the Mounds of the Dead Cimmerian faction, basically. This exact location, right here. There you go. We're also going to go up to Stargazers, and she can spawn there too. Did she walk like Leonil? Yeah. Okay. Okay. It really depends on what she's doing. She could be topless. Hello, Calentros. Did you hear about the Pride leader who was dressed fancy? He was a dandy lion. I am making mental notes of all these things, and just because I have a terrible memory doesn't mean that I'm not going to remember these transgressions. So you can also get a Leonil from here too, and you can get a Delincia Snowhunter, who's a great fighter from the Cimmerian faction. But this could be any crafter from this faction, and that can be any fighter. So you know, so you can find Leonil and Delincia here together. If you want to see like a more comprehensive guide on where people spawn fighters, the best fighters, you can see my God tier fighters video, which is on the YouTube channel. Can't miss it, it's on my homepage. I'm going to leave Cimmerian fur armor. If you start off at the beginning of the game, you don't have anything. This is really good. But, you know, once you get a little bit further along, it's not comparable to the steel version, which is what this is. 250 armor value. It's very, very good. So yeah, all the enemies at Mounds of the Dead will drop these pieces. They'll also potentially drop the fur pieces that we just saw too. So there you go. If you've got nothing, it's good. If you've got a lot, then it's not worth it. I'm never leaving the corner. That's it. 7 came. I heard his outfit caused quite an uproar. You want to see me cry? Is that what you want? Never identified her by her walk, but somehow someone we know has a few hours in this game has. Yes, maybe. Okay, I see star metal. Excellent. Brilliant. So we'll probably get some from here, and we'll probably also get some from... What is happening? Oh, these freaking rams. They're so funny. Yeah, we'll get some from here, and we'll also go up to the north, like further up north, because it's pretty up there. But you're looking for... So this is the first place I always look for star metal, because you don't need any special warm like clothing, anything like that. You could even come here without a horse. If you live up here or you just travel up here, you'll be absolutely fine. And it spawns, or the star metal falls on this ridge here and on this kind of like section. Once you go further up this slope, you will get cold, but here you can harvest it quite easily. If you have a demon fire orb or explosive arrows, those are really like my favourite choices for it. You can use explosive jars as well if you have those, but that is what it looks like. It looks like a lump of poop. It used to smoke, but they got rid of the animation for that. Maybe to make it better on server performance. I hope it's just something that they're going to put back in the game, because I think it looked cool. Otherwise it's harder to spot. You can also harvest this using sorcery as well. You can do a cull resource. We look very cool today. Should we take a picture? There we go. Very stylish, madam. She's like, ew, thank you. So, we're going to use explosive arrows today. Previously, we used demon fire orbs. The nice thing about demon fire orbs is that you can get them from enemies' inventories. You can also get them... I'm going to show you what they look like if you haven't seen them. These guys here. They do weigh a bit. That one, just one, weighs 4, which is a lot. And if you carry like a few of them, you're very quickly heavy. If you leave them on your thrall, they will throw them and waste them. So you can pick these up from enemies or like chests around the map in NPC camps. And if you thrall a relic hunter treasure seeker who spawn in the Unnamed City or in the Wine Cellar dungeon, then sometimes you'll get one with like daggers and a demon fire orb. So, you know, you can get them just through playing the game. You can also make these in your alchemist bench before you can make the explosive arrows. So they're a good thing to have earlier in the game. Okay, so I'm going to shoot this at my feet. You can put a block underneath if you want to. But if I break that, I will fall, as you see, onto the star metal itself. And because there's no PvP on this server, I won't take any damage from this. PvE servers, you won't take any damage from it. I don't know about PvP, but there you go. So you just want to hit it at your feet. And when it breaks, I will fall. So I just want to be aware of that if I'm on a very sheer cliff. So I'll just keep hitting it. They have quite a lot of HP. There you go, and I can just grab on with spacebar. There we go. There you go, so we got quite a bit. So I'm on 2 times harvesting on this server. I have a star metal pickaxe with an advanced tool upgrade kit on it. And we also have the benefits of final harvesting grants twice as many resources from efficient harvest. And we have hard worker, harvest the resource nodes twice as fast. So we just harvest it twice as quickly, which is quite good for your durability on things. Okay, so let's see if there are any more. And then... I really just wanted to show you one here, and then we'll travel up north to show you the other location. There's loads of iron here. It's such a great place for a base. It's really good. Especially now you don't have to worry about difficult purges and stuff. I don't see any. So if you do detect resources using sorcery, you'll be able to see you'll be able to see them kind of glowing pink, question mark, through all, like, the walls. You'll be able to, like, see them even through the rock. There's one. There's another. There you go. We can harvest this one. I should show you. I'm going to show you using a demon fire orb in case you haven't seen it. Let's get one again. I'm just going to, just for demonstration purposes, so you can see how I would throw it and where I would aim. I have had in the past a problem where you either use an explosive arrow or a demon fire orb, and it doesn't crack, and it smokes and it glows and it looks like it's on fire, but it doesn't crack. I haven't had that on this playthrough. I don't even know if I had it on the previous playthrough. But yes, if that does happen and you've used a few, just leave it and move on to another one. So let me see if I can throw this in the right position. There you go. Perfect. There you go. So you just throw it at your feet, basically. If I was throwing it at this piece of iron, I would throw the demon fire orb at this bit right there where my cursor is, my HUD dot. If you can see that little white dot, I would throw it there because it's not entirely accurate. This game started off, I believe, as a first-person game. So if you ever have trouble working out which direction, like where exactly your HUD dot is really facing, then go into first person. That can help as well. There you go. Okay, so we cracked it. We'll harvest it again. But yeah, you need hardened steel tools or higher. Hardened steel pick or a pickaxe or higher. There you go. There isn't a hardened steel pickaxe, is there? I don't think it's just a pick. Okay, super. So we've got like a bunch of this now. Let's head up to Islet Lake. We'll see if there's any more up there, because it's a nice place to go. All the star metal, yes. But anyway, just so you know, you can look all the way along these ridges. We may as well get a bit of coal while we're here, because there's a bunch of coal. So all around this ridge you can see it, so look out for it here. And generally speaking, like, I don't know about right now, because I haven't played on a server with other people for a while, but sometimes people don't know about this little location, so it's quite handy. I mean, that was a while ago, so presumably everybody knows by this point. But I used to come here and I always used to find star metal. If you're on a server and it seems to always be gone in other places. There you go, there's another one there. You see that? I'm not going to harvest it because we're going to go up north. Da, da, da. There you go, there's another one. So I would do the same thing, land on it, stand on it, and then you can just kind of explode it while standing on it. And you're fine. So you can also, I'm not going to harvest this one because I don't want to get over encumbered, but you can also shoot your explosive arrows at the node from anywhere, which is the nice thing about the explosive arrows instead of demon fire orbs. And as I mentioned before, these don't weigh very much, so you can just carry them with you, and if you spot one when you're running around the map, then you can just kind of grab it. There you go. Minecraft for barbarians, yes. Thanks for lurking, Neff. Oh, we're over encumbered. Oh, I see. Yes, that is the problem. So if we're over encumbered, then we won't be able to ride our horse at full speed. Even if we have the beast of burden, the horse doesn't. That's okay. So we'll make sure we're not over encumbered. Sweet. So what I might do is, we do have a wheel here at Mounds, and they're quite good for like chucking stuff into. So because we're going to go up north and I want to be able to ride the horse down, we're going to go and harvest a couple of star metal nodes up there. Then I want to just leave as much as possible here. So I think we'll chuck some stuff into our little wheel, and then we'll head up north. Watch out, because there is a Mounds, a Cimmerian berserker that spawns in the waters here. There you go. Case in point. Very good fighter, hits very hard, put down a bedroll, and try not to include any low-level thralls in the knocking out process. Just do it yourself. Avoid getting hit. That's my best advice. Yep. How is your character dressed for the cold? So, the path that we're going to take doesn't require any special warm gear. We are just wearing So if I was going to go into the Temple of Frost, then I would need like proper warm gear. We haven't made anything epic yet. This is still just like early game, crafted by a tier 3 armourer, and this is the Dark Templar heavy armour. I have transmogged it, so we don't look like that's what we're wearing. But yes, that's what we're wearing now. The path we're going to take, particularly with a horse, we're going to ride up to Islet Lake. We're going to ride up to the Temple of Frost. You can do it without any special clothing or warming foods, anything like that. That's it. Okay, so let's just dump anything we can in this little... Oh, we got boxes as well. Perfect. Just put the cats in the box, right? We can collect this on our way down. It is a good idea to leave your... we're just going to give her a couple of steaks because she's going to need the space. Okay, not going to use any... I won't use those arrows. Anything I don't need, I'm going to keep in here. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Do I want the chamber? I'm going to keep them just in case I run into somebody. So I do also have this Legacy of the Nordheimers. I'm not going to equip it because I want to demonstrate that you don't need anything like that. But we do have this from the Red Mother in the Unnamed City, which gives a big amount of cold protection. So I like to carry that around with a weight reduction kit on it. So that if I need to go somewhere cold, then I can equip it as I'm running about. I like to keep generally something that has some kind of sandstorm mask functionality. Something that gives me a lot of cold or heat protection. I particularly like the dragon scale helm from the Red Mother in the Unnamed City because she gives the dragon scale helm has like a huge amount of cold and a huge amount of heat protection. That's my favourite piece of legendary armour for that reason. So I can just carry it around with a weight reduction kit on it. I try not to wear it while I'm fighting. Yes, that's my kind of choice. You can also use a Soulspiel shield, which you can get from legendary chests around the map. You'll probably pick one up at some point in your playthrough if you're farming bosses. There's also the Mistmorn, which is the heat protection version of that. But yeah, I'm going to take this with me, but you'll see that I won't use it because I don't need it. But thank you for reminding me about the cold situation. Okay, let's chuck stuff in here. Just kind of minimising our weight because I want to be able to... I don't want to be over encumbered, ideally, when we leave the colder area because I want to be able to ride the horse. Even though I can run at full speed, I would have to run down, which I can do if I want to, but there you go. So now we're all ready to go up to Islet Lake. And I'll show you where we're heading. I'm going to take this path up here. Opposite this mound, question mark? This one here. This path to Islet Lake. It's called Mistmorn. Write it in the chat. Mistmorn. And Soulspiel. Soulspiel is the cold protection one. Shields, and then Mistmorn is the heat protection one, which you can use in a volcano or a named city if you want to. The reason I don't like those as much is because when you climb, you don't have your shield equipped, so you would have to still have like a stack of ice in the volcano, or equally, you know, some warming food in the coals. Okay, let me get to the place I'm going. I gotta get my bearings. I gotta see the mound. I always get slightly discombobulated here. Oh, the cat has the crazies. So here's the mound, and it's opposite that. Right, yeah, this is mound number 1. Yes, so it's opposite that. There we go. So here's the start of the path because I've been confusing. There you go. Yeah, this path. Let me just let the cat out because she's got the crazies on him. Yeah, so that's why I like to use a helmet, because I don't have to worry about unequipping it when I'm climbing. And you have to climb in the volcano if you do in the dungeon to learn all the recipes. And you also do need to climb in like the Temple of Frost. So yes. So we're taking this route here. Over this section. We're going to join up with this path ahead of us. If I'm being chased by saber-tooths, which there are saber-tooths just past them, then, you know, speed is helpful. So I don't have any, like, cold protection, except for basic cold protection in this armor, okay? I'm not going to use any, like, foods or anything like that. I'm just going to ride my horse. There you go. So here it's... What is it? 2 degrees where we are, it says, according to Hosav's UI mod. You can see it's getting a bit colder. And when we get to the lake ahead of us, it'll be very, very cold when I stand on the lake. There you go. So now I have the cold debuff. I'm fine. Until I get to extremely cold or frostbite, then I won't take damage from it and I'm fine. So as long as I don't go on that lake itself, then I'm okay. And if I do go on that lake, I just have to ride quickly off it. So I can ride on it slightly. And I mentioned this last time, so very cold is fine. This little bit here, right where I am, right next to me, exactly here, and a little bit this way, a little bit that way, does not get hit by meteors. I've lived here multiple times. This bit here on the map. So other than that, everywhere else around here, expect your base to be completely battered by meteors. It will break your foundations. It'll smash it up. You'll have whole chunks missing. So yeah, but this section here with a gorgeous view over there doesn't get hit. Okay, this bit here. Okay, onwards. Meteor free, yeah. So I really like building there. So if I go out on the water, on the ice, I will get particularly cold in a minute. There you go, extremely cold, and I will start taking damage. But you don't need to come out on the ice, okay? So you see my health is ticking down. So I'm going to get off the ice here. And I should go back down to very cold. There you go. I can't heal while I'm on the horse, so I've got to be careful. And I've got to manage my stamina. There are enemies. If you run out of stamina, you're going to get knocked off your horse if you get attacked. So just ride your horse up this path. Keep going. You're absolutely fine. All the way up here. And I'm still just cold now. Okay. This is where we are, so you can see where we've gone to. We've ridden up here with no cold protection except for basic heavy armor. That's a saber-toothed tiger. Don't be alarmed. That was a bunny rabbit. It was a white rabbit. That's a white rabbit. So you can get star metal all the way up here from the beginning of that lake, all the way up this path in those needle like forests or whatever. Yes. But obviously you have to kind of run the gauntlet. Is that one there? Yes. There's one here. See? Star metal. So this is a really good place to look for star metal because the ground is white and without any kind of foliage. So it's really easy to spot. The only thing is there'll be a lot of other players looking for it on a server. And some of them are not meteors, they're actually saber-toothed tigers. So be careful because they're patrolling the area. So we're going to have a look because I wanted to show you where you could look. There you go. There's one next to that mammoth over there who we can fight. And now we're just cold. So we're going to go up and we're going to attune our bracelet to the obelisk. Because I would suggest you do that first. If you're on like a server with other people and they've got map rooms and stuff, they may have a map room here. Generally people, at some point on a PvE server, there'll be a map room that's open and available. Hopefully people let you use it. My goodness. Please let other people use your map rooms, people. Otherwise you end up with like too many buildings. So we're going to get off a horse, we're going to click on the obelisk, and then in future we can just teleport here when we need to. Yeah, obelisk already attuned. I'm just going to run out of the corruption. Okay, so I showed you where the star metal was. We'll get some more, but first of all we'll grab a bit of black ice. This is my favourite place to get black ice to start off with. I know lots of people say that they really like to get black ice from these kind of ridges because you don't need cold protection and things like that. I like to ride my horse all the way up here and then attune the obelisk, and then put down a map room, or just use another player's map room to go back home. And then I can do this anytime I want to. I could just use a map room, teleport to this obelisk, and I can collect black ice that's here and available. And I don't need cold protection either. It's just my favourite, like, preferred method. And that gets the obelisk attuned, like, earlier on in the game, you know. There you go. So I have Beast of Burden, and I can run at full speed. So there's some there that's black ice, and there's a little bit down here as well. That is the Temple of Frost. It is extremely cold in there. It is, as there are other places on the map, but it is the coldest place on the map. So you will become extremely cold, and you will get frostbite, and you will die if you don't have proper cold protection armor. You can learn this totem, and then you can craft those totems. This is black ice. You'll get some ice and some black ice. There you go. But in the Temple of Frost, it is basically a dungeon. We will run that dungeon as well. There's a new boss in there as of chapter 2 in the Age of War. There's loads of black ice in there. It is a great place to go for black ice. There are frost giants. When they hit you with their weapons, frost weapons, black ice weapons, they will make you cold. I'm going to let one of them hit me. Let's leave this. I don't have any, like, warming foods. Let's let them hit me so I can show you. Let me get hit. There we go. Cold snap, extremely cold, frostbite. Right. Now, I'm going to run out here. If I need to, I could just go, like, toggle creative to save myself if I need to. Resurgence. Still have frostbite. Cold snap. Frostbite. Extremely cold. I'm going to heal. I'm regenerating. Still extremely cold. It's very serious if you get hit by those guys. It's okay out here because I can make sure that by the time I get back out here, I'm only very cold and I can just heal a little bit. But if I'm in there and it's already very cold, I mean, you're going to die really quickly. So bear that in mind. There you go. Hello, hello. Remember to leave a like if you do. Oh, thank you, Lovey. Yes, please do leave a like if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you sub and stuff. Thank you very much. Yeah, we got hit 10k subs a couple of days ago, so very, very excited. So yeah, so it's very dangerous in there. So not only will they hurt you, you're going to attack him. Does she not have a weapon? Can you not hit me, please, sir? Sir! I really must insist. I have her weapon. I'd love to give her a weapon without getting murdified. Poor Carrie. Anyway, let's leave here. Yes, it's very cold in there. Let's move on. I gotta give her a weapon back. Companion doesn't have a weapon. I just realised that. I just realised that. Come on, lady. Look at me wearing sandals in the snow. It's very immersive. Here you are, love. There you go. There you go. Okay, so she's got a weapon. Does she still have her snacks? She does have snacks. Okay, awesome. Right, let's get some more star metal. So yeah, usually you can build quite close to the obelisk, and so you can place a map like over there. Usually somebody's got a map in that location, just there on a server, or like here. Bear in mind, any structures you put around here can get hit by meteors. So, you know, make sure you check it kind of regularly. And yeah, just bear that in mind. Sweet. Please don't murderify me, I know. How do you manage having a thrall and a horse? How do I manage it? We have weekly meetings and I talk about who's done the most farts, and then I like address that. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes we talk about the fact that Maduro eats too much grain, and what I'm just being honest. You know, sometimes this one gets annoyed because he like stinks a bit and he doesn't have enough baths. Other than that, they get on pretty well generally. Yeah. You can't have both follow you at the same time. Yes, you can. Of course you can. Are you playing on a server with mods? What is your situation? Murdered by... Of course you can. Solo. Vanilla. If you can't have a horse and one person following you, I don't know what to tell you. Because that's just basic vanilla game. Yep. There are two different types of followers, exactly. Yep. You can't have an animal, like I can't have a her, so I can have a human and a horse, or a pet and a horse, or a rhino, a mount, basically. A mount and a fighter, basically. And an explanation, thank you very much. Try again. Your experience as a champion in the arena, the most difficult boss to defeat. I think, for me personally, right, it depends. Early in the game, I would say the Red Mother is the hardest. Because she has a big AoE and she'll hit me in a couple of hits. And she's just a big old beast, right? If I have Steel Feud, then I don't have to worry about her and I can defeat her just like everybody else with stone daggers at any point. The arena champion isn't hard to kill, but she will kill your thralls very easily. And I will show you multiple times in this playthrough me killing her with like naked with just stone daggers. Hello Luke, how you doing? It's good to see you. Even without better thralls, you can have a mount. Yeah, you don't need a mod to have a thrall and a horse. Ever since they added mounts, you've been able to have a mount and a person. That's it. It's very standard. How are you, Luke? How's the doggo? How's the family? Are you okay? Is it cold where you are? I have questions. But yeah, the arena champion is one of my favourite people to fight. Really, I like fighting her. It's fun. So... Hope you're fine as well. Nice to hear us. Thank you, lovely. We hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube this week. Very exciting. And I'm multi-streaming these days on Twitch and YouTube. It's very exciting. Hope you're well. Yes, right. Star Metal, people. Any other exciting questions, by all means. 10k. I know, I'm so happy. I'm so happy about it. I'm just not used to that many digits on there. Do you know what I'm saying? Congratulations. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm like, oh, there's so many numbers. I know. Yeah. Just a small town girl, what can I say? Oh dear. Yes. Yes. Where was I going with all this stuff? I got confused by the farting conversation. Yeah, you can have a person and a thrall. So there is a mod called Better Thralls. If you want to have more followers with you, you can use Better Thralls if you're playing on PC, either on single player or on server or whatever. And then you can have... Is he going to see me? He's going to path this way while I'm demonstrating. Can we move away, people? Every time I come up here, I want to build a base up here. It's so pretty. Followers. Right. So I have to go into admin mode for this first. And then I can increase the amount of followers that I have following me. Maximum of 10. There you go. So because I do have a bunch of mods, right? But they're all quality of life mods. And it's important to me personally, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it's important to me personally that the game is not easier for me than it is for like a standard vanilla playthrough. I want to make sure that if you're playing on console or on PC, modded or unmodded, that we have a kind of similar experience. I like it that my character looks kind of hotter because I just like that she looks better. And I want to make sure that I have more information available to me. I want to have Hosav's UI mod so I can see some extra info top left corner of the screen. I want float damage numbers, that kind of thing. But otherwise I want to have it like, I don't want it to be easier for me. Generally speaking, you know. So yes, so I don't use the option of having additional followers. I could have up to 10 people following me, and I can make it so that I don't need to use War Party using this mod. But I have that disabled. War Party is the max perk in Authority that allows you to have an extra person following you, so I could have 2 people. There you go. That's my explanation. Oh, all right. So, Star Metal. We did see some down here. There you go. Mods Conan. There you go. That's the list of mods. It's the same list of mods as we use on our server, but I do also have Pippi on the server because it's, my god. If you have a server and you haven't got Pippi on it, install it. If you're on a PC server, it makes such a difference for server management, basically. You can see all your players and all that stuff. You can see when people are online last. It's fantastic. It's kind of S tier. It's like, I beg your pardon. What are you doing? Ooh, missed you. They don't do particularly well on slopes, these guys. I haven't hit him once yet. Have you noticed that? Can I hit you? There we go. Appreciate explanation. Happy to help. Like, if you have any questions, same with anybody else. If you have any questions, ask away. I like talking about this game. So, there we go. We've got a bit of elephant hide, which we need. We probably should harvest all the mammoths, actually, because we're going to need elephant hide. I'm going to drop maybe all the ice. I'll take one stack if I get kind of, I don't know, overburdened or whatever. I could leave it because we do have a little bit at home. It is useful to have a stack of ice at home ready to go if you go to the volcano, or if you die in the volcano and you need to go back and you haven't got your gear, your armor, any of your warming clothes, cooling clothes, I should say, for the volcano. So yeah. Once we've kind of got all our level 60 stuff, we will go to the volcano and all the things. Shall we murk this dude? Hi, friend. Nice. We'll skin him because we need a lot of hides now. So we did do the Midnight Grove a few streams ago. The Midnight Grove is a really good place to go if you need loads of hide. And you need a bunch of hide for like a lot of tar to make steel fire later at this stage of the game. So the Midnight Grove is a good place to go to with a horse. So we could go like as we are really. We could totally cope with a bearer, a horse, and we could go like with Beast of Burden perk. So we could just kind of clean up that entire place. Of hide. There's a lot of animals and humans in there, and you can just skin them all, friendos. Hello, Valentin. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Better Thralls technically can use having more friendos, but that's really the only one. Yeah. Quality of life is stuff like interface improvements. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Stuff that it doesn't change game balance. Yeah, it doesn't affect how much damage I do, how much damage I receive. It just gives me more info, that kind of thing. Yeah. That's it. More than 2 thralls and a horse gets buggy, does it? Yeah, I have never tried it really. Arena champion sucks. Yeah. What's the quality of life one? Yeah, thank you for explaining, Starboard. I'm reading text chat backwards because I always do. It's proper autumn, lots of wind, leaves flying around, short days, long nights, rainy, grim. I like it. Oh, how's England? I mean, same really. I would say it's getting a bit chillier at the moment, kind of drizzly. Congratulations. Thank you, Alfredo. Thank you, lovely. Bum, bum, bum. Do you get perks? What was that about, Andrew? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, the Arena champion hits very hard. If you're struggling to fight her, use the use Steel Feud, which they did nerf recently. It used to be, that's the max grit perk there. It used to be, the number there used to be 25%. So it used to be that the Arena champion or any boss that hit really hard with one hit could do a maximum of 25% of your health in one hit. Now they've changed it so they can do 33% of your health. So she has to hit you 3 times for you to die. It doesn't matter what armor you wear with the Arena champion. She will negate it. She does so much damage. So yeah, so you can fight her naked with Steel Feud and be nimble and stuff. The only thing is you do obviously benefit from the perks you get from your armor. So if it buffs, if you're using a strength weapon, then it'll buff your strength. If you're using an agility weapon and you have points in agility and armor with those perks, then points you know, that does benefit you. But I generally will fight her naked with stone daggers or something just to demonstrate that it's possible to do. There you go. There's a little star metal ore. Can you show the map again? Yes, like where we are right now. Of course. Quite recently, my outpost here was bombarded with star metal. Haven't experienced this pleasure yet. So it was funny to see. I don't know if it's ever happened. I don't know if it's ever happened to something I've built. It's definitely happened to people I know. But because I've always been really like careful and I've always just built here. Ever since I played here on single player when I very first played the game. And I learned that this place didn't get hit by star metal. Just miraculously. I built there because the view was good, and it turned out you didn't get hit by meteors. And then I had people like on a server come and build opposite to kind of be friendly, and their bases got completely smashed up. So, kind of sad. What is the humming mod you're using? The humming mod is like a special bespoke mod that no other people have access to. Run, start. It's about to shoot you. What? What is this? Everyone's favourite... Oh, what is everyone's favourite DLC building material? It's a good question for chat. What is your favourite DLC for building? I don't even know if I could narrow it down now because I tend to mix them up quite a lot. What is my favourite? I do really like the Argosian because my base on our server is Argosian. What else do I really like? I like the arena. I like the Terranian because I think the foundations are nice. What else? I don't know. I like a lot of them. Oh, the Japanese one. Yamatai, that's it. Yamatai is very nice. The Kitan is so nice. Very like wood. Looks really good in the snow. If they kick you, all your stuff stays. Careful of joining a random clan. Argosian is lovely, isn't it? I used to really like the Aquilonian, and then they released the Argosian. I kind of like mixing and matching the Aquilonian and Argosian. But like once you have all the DLCs, you just kind of end up mixing them all together. I like the Savage Frontier stairs. I think they're really nice, like wooden stairs. I have in previous playthroughs laid out a bunch of different bits and bobs and sort of talked about things I like. Maybe I could do you want me to do a video on like my favourite DLC, or like a review of the DLCs? I could do that if there's interest. Stormglass, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm kind of partial to a vaulted ceiling these days as well, so any of the DLCs that have vaulted ceilings, like the arena, the Stormglass set, I can't think of anything else right now, but yeah, anything with like the Terranian is beautiful. Yeah, Terranian is your favourite, is it? There you go. So let's see if there's any more star metal. So I've got to be careful because if I go... So you can see I still haven't used any warming gear. Okay. If I go in that direction, it's going to be very cold. I'm going to die very quickly over there. And actually, I haven't put a bedroll down up here. I really suggest you put down a bedroll in case you get diedified. We probably should have put one down at Mounds of the Dead and then another one up here once we got up here. You see we're extremely cold. Let me get out of this area right now. Let's go. There we go. So the star metal can be attached to these walls. What do you call them? Cliff faces, I guess? Rocks. And it could also just be on the ground. We're going to ride back down to like the mounds area now. And now we'll see if we can spot one. Dun, 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 dun. Do, do, do. But it could be a good idea to have a decent amount of health when you come up here, just in case you do take a bit of damage from the cold. But the main thing, as soon as they added horses, going up to the Temple of Frost is just not a problem, because otherwise this is running a gauntlet of complete danger. There's one skull wolves up here who will hit you very, very hard. There's saber-tooths and one skull saber-tooths rarely as well. This is that building location, I'll show you. Like one skull white wolves who will do a bunch of damage. I love this little spot here, and I'm very partial to it. I have nostalgia about the different places on the map where I've lived and stuff. This is my first run through, just trying to get a good setup. definitely want to have a stone glass. It's my whole build is made of it. Yeah. I mean, the DLCs obviously are mostly cosmetic, right? So I would say pick one you like and then decide what it is you're missing, you know? Is there like a building piece that you want to use, or is there like an armor set that you like the look of? You know, there you go. I always buy twice have bought the Savage Frontier DLC because I really like the Pictish War Chief armor, which is what the skirt is from. I love mixing the Nemedian with Arena. The Nemedian is beautiful as well, really, really nice, yeah. I forget about the Nemedian one, honestly. Strangely, considering the issues they had. Riders Hyboria. Riders Hyboria I really like because there's a gate that you can get for that. Otherwise you have to just put like a crenellation down. Yeah. Yeah, the Nemedian is beautiful. Lots of questions during the Discord. Yeah, bet someone can help answer the question. Yeah, ask away in the chat though. I'm happy. Like, it's nice for me if we have a discussion in the chat. So definitely join the Discord as well. Talk to people. Lots of very excited people like to talk about this game in the Discord. Am I right, people? You know. But yeah, ask away in the chat as well. Absolutely. You're not bothering anybody by asking. You're certainly not bothering me. Let's go. This is like a dangerous little spot here where there's sabres, which are fine for us now. She says, watch me get killed. We're like totally fine now. Oh, I'm thirsty. They hit very hard. They hit harder here than they do in the Midnight Grove. So don't be fooled. If you see a wolf in the wild and you've been to the Midnight Grove before you see one in the wild, they have a lot less HP in Midnight Grove. Just to kind of make it a lower level dungeon. But they're very tanky, these guys. Proper bruisers. Rarely you can find a saber baby in the wild. It used to be a lot more common, I think, personally, to find them like wandering around in the places where the adults spawn. But the Midnight Grove is a really good place to get a saber tooth baby. There is also a place up towards the back caves. If I can point it out. I spy a chasm, is it? Over here? There's like saber babies there as well. And you can kind of come from the backside and climb down and get them. I don't do that because it's dangerous to me. And it's just not something I do. Everybody has their own kind of gameplay loop. So yeah, I like to go to Midnight Grove, which you access from speaking to the werewolf dude here. We went to that on a previous stream, so you can kind of see the whole, you know, how to get there and all that stuff if you want to watch from this series. Let's drink some water. I was avoiding drinking water while we were cold because I didn't want to cool down further. You can make berry pulp to head up here. You can put berries that you can harvest from around water, like the desert berries around the rivers on the map. And the highland berries you can get certainly in a bunch of places, but definitely around like New Azagarth, places like that. And you can put just berries in a fluid press and make berry pulp. And when you drink that, it won't affect your temperature either way. It won't make you hotter, it won't make you colder. So if you're in a cold place and you need to drink, especially if you have spicy food, there you go. Oh. Where does the champion armor come from? You learn the champion armor from the Warmaker dungeon from clicking on a tablet next to the arena champion. You can see that on my guide on the YouTube channel. But yeah, Clail's Stronghold is where you access the Warmaker dungeon. And you learn it, yeah, the arena armor is from clicking on a tablet near the arena champion. That's it. Alrighty. Shall we see if anyone's at mountains while we're here? It seems kind of rude not to. See if we can get ourselves any useful friends. I did get a, like... Okay, let's dump our extra stuff because we might get some armor. Let's go dump our stuff in the wheel and then we'll do a quick mounds run and then we'll head back and we'll continue our harvesting kind of journey. Make sure I've got stamina before I run past the Berserker. Yog's meat gives you food and water as well, not affected with cold. Yeah, and the cooked pork meal and stuff like that, which you can get from NPCs. Someone has seen me. Do I have one with me? Yeah, there's like a cooked pork. What is it? Cooked pork feast? What is it called, people? That you pick up from enemies. Hello, sir. That one will also fill your food and water without affecting temperature. It's a good tip. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Okay, so let's dump our stuff in boxes, and we'll do a run at Mounds. Let me actually just organise this. We got so much star metal. Okay, we're good. Let me take stuff from you as well. I probably won't need to, but I just want to go with as much space as possible. I don't want to get over encumbered if I don't need to. So yeah, I didn't wear my Legacy of the Nordhammers at all. I could have worn that in the Temple of Frost if I wanted to. Let's give her a stack of heals as well. Okay, let's go have a look around the mounds. I should probably give her a truncheon, actually. Shall I? Let's give her a truncheon instead of her Hanneman's Gadget, because that'll hit too hard. There we go. We're all prepped. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to click like, make sure to sub. If you're watching on Twitch, maybe like the YouTube stream as well. Do you know what I mean? Subscribe over there, mayhaps. There's a link in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to get the saddle that my horse is wearing, which is an autumn caparison, today's the last day to take advantage of the Twitch drop, which ends today. And you just have to watch my stream here on Twitch for 2 hours. So if you're watching on YouTube, you're very welcome to do so. But if you want the caparison, you'll need to watch on Twitch today. Let's bet it. Ask if you have questions. Mans is my favourite for thralls. Advice for best Alicipta location for craftsman thralls. I mean, so there's a couple of places that I like on Sipta. I can't show you on the map because obviously I can't access the map here. I do like the Citadel. What is it called? A cursed citadel in the centre of the map, which is where all the Cimmerians are on Sipta, for crafters and for fighters, because you get guaranteed Berserker spawns there, Delincia spawns there, Leonil spawns there. You get a bunch of crafters as well around that area. And then there's a couple of places on the Isle of Dawn that I really like. There's kind of decent crafting locations. Baywatch is a camp. That's what it's called, I think. Baywatch has a bunch of different crafters there, like a blacksmith. Does it has like a bunch there as well. So yeah, there you go. Baywatch on the Isle of Dawn, and a cursed citadel in the centre of the map. But there's loads of places, and the wiki is really good for that as well, to show you. If you're looking for a specific thing, like if you're looking for a shield rite, you can look up that on the wiki too. It's kind of helpful. How about anybody else? Do you have any? We've gone too far. How have we done this? It's because I'm yapping. Yeah, let us know if you have any. What's your preferred Sipta thrall locations, peeps? But yeah, for fighters, I really only care about the Cimmerians on Sipta, really. So I go to the Accursed Citadel for that. And then crafters, just lots of places. Baywatch, like the TV. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's running around in red swimming costumes. And there's like this weird music playing in the background. And then someone's having a panic in the water. That's the theme. Yeah, definitely. Yep. Join Discord. Nice. Thank you for joining Discord. We do movie nights on Fridays in the Discord. We haven't done one for about 2 weeks because the first one I did, Alan Wake, one on YouTube. I did like a little, quite a long stream actually. I didn't intend to stream for that long. I just like chopped him in half. And then the next one I forgot. But generally speaking, on Fridays we do movie night on Discord. So, and it's reasonably wholesome stuff. Like we've done Indiana Jones and stuff like that. I don't want to do like things that, you know, disturb people and upset people too much. Just want to kind of have it as a cozy chill out. Yeah, and you can see the list of things that we've watched as well there, pinned in that channel. Conan the Life Guardian. Do they run slow-mo? They do run slow-mo, yeah. They do run slow-mo. And they're carrying around these little, like, boards that help them, like, float and stuff. Definitely. Yep. Is David Hasselhoff still alive? He's definitely there as well. Yep. He should be. Bum, ba-da, bum, bum. I never watched any of the, like, newer Baywatch. I don't know if I could stand to be honest. Did anybody watch it? Was it awful? Was it good? I have questions. I don't know if you could possibly, like, how do I say? You just can't compete with the original, can you really? David Dassel. Yeah. Okay, so he dropped his shield. That's cool. They're dropping these pieces of armor now. So I would definitely suggest picking up all of this steel while you're over encumbered. While you have Beast of Burden. It's a great time to collect it. You can put it in a dismantling bench and get hardened leather from it and all the other materials, which is really handy because hardened leather requires alchemical base to craft and it's a bit of a pain in the butt. So that's kind of a good thing to do. Plus you will get star metal tools and weapons from these people. You can put those into a dismantling bench as well. And something I've done in the past is to put down like a little like mini building with just a dismantling bench, a fridge and a bedroll nearby, near mounds, maybe like a little wheel as well, and a map, maybe an outpost, just so you can kind of dismantle stuff nearby, and just kind of like loot this place. The loot is decent, really decent. The berserker that we fought earlier, did I even check his inventory? They drop like multiple pieces of this Sumerian steel armor now as well, so there you go. She's like blocking me. There we go. I just want to see what's in his inventory. Ah, you can keep it. So I could have lived. There are these interactables around the place. This is a, what is it? A hardened steel hammer. Which isn't, it's not that helpful to us now that we're in the star metal phase of the game. And there's chests around with like decorations and useful stuff as well. We got our star metal pickaxe from here, from a chest. So it is really good. There you go. And they're really, really good crafters here at Mans. You'll get a shield right here. You'll get a bladesmith as well. I think Work of the Lost Tribe is a shield right? Yep, he's a shield right. And I'll show you where they spawn when we get to them. So the shield right's armourer is the one that will give you more armour value. And to me, that's the most valuable of all the different kind of sub-professions. The bladesmith is a blacksmith. And when you craft weapons with them in the blacksmith bench, then they'll put more damage on the weapon. So I really like that as well. Oh, we got a bit of treasure. There you go. In chapter 2, they changed the loot, which has been fantastic. I've been really happy about that. And so now you can get full health, full durability tools at NPC camps and a bunch of stuff. And the higher the higher the tier of NPC camp, the better the loot that you get. Yeah. Did we kill the dancer so we could check if it was Leonil? No, I think it's a dude actually. We'll kill him so he can respawn as something more attractive. Okay. So yeah, she can spawn here as well, and this can be like a bunch of things. I think this is just like a random spawn point. You can get like anybody from there. This is the main place I've ever spotted Leonil. That and stargazers. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Doo, doo, doo. He's life, more of a night rider guy myself. Oh, Conan the Life Guardian. I see life instead of lifeguard. I get you. Hoffid Dassel Diff. Okay. Hello, Tim. How are you doing? How is life? What have you been up to? What have you been playing recently? How goes it? Man was too ugly to live. I'm like, oh, you're a dude dancer. I'm gonna have to kill you now. I apologise. And he's like, yeah, that's okay. That's fine. We have, yeah, shake hands. It's fine. So I'll show you the Leonil spawn points as we come to them, because it's kind of handy to know. Usually I like to have heals on 2 spots of my hotbar, just in case I get into a long fight. And I'm only using weak aloe extract. So this is the first place you can find a Leonil at Mounds of the Dead. So we went up to Stargazer's Crest. She can spawn up there, as can Leonil. Did I say Leonil or Delencia? Delencia can spawn in here. I think I said Leonil. I've been talking too much. So yeah, this could be a Delencia Snow Hunter. It can also be a Berserker, a Cimmerian Berserker. Both of them will hit very hard. You've gone to hit my horsey. But yeah, if you see Delencia, troll her. She's great. She's basically like a Berserker with slightly more health and ever so slightly less damage. So she's good. This is where you learn Herbal Tea. Little book. There we go. Yeah, you can get loads of hardened. I should take these hardened steel arrows, honestly. I should just collect them from these people. There's a priest who spawns over here. I always forget about him because I don't really care. It's an Emir priest. There we go. Which is weird because they what is it? They worship Crom up here. So I don't know why it would be a Cimmerian. You can get that free veneer heavy pauldron. Does it give you any, what does it give you? Grit still. Stamina. It's got good armor value though, hasn't it? It looks really nice as well. Da, 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 da. Hello Corteus, how goes it? Well, isn't it? Isn't Anna of Briella? Butt spot, you're cancelled. Bad butt spot. Dun, 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 dun. How are you doing, Cortez? What have you been playing recently? Okay. Take the snacks. Take the arrows. Okay, this is an alchemist. It's a pain in the butt. Yeah, alchemist. He used to, well, he's not so much a pain in the butt anymore because he always used to have daggers. Because it used to be that cooks and alchemists always had daggers. So you would end up with like a freaking huge stack of bleed on you. Yes, like a ball of death. But yeah, now they have like random weapons, which is kind of cool. So, there's a roaming person that you can see entering our screen just over there. That can be Delencia as well. So we'll call that spawn point number 3, really. Spawn number 1 for Delencia over there. Spawn number 2 is over there, which is the Circle of Death. That's what I call it. It's not officially that, but that's what I call it. And then this random roaming person can also be Delencia. But I'll call that number 3 because he's after. Yep. So they get random weapons. I'll take... Can I... Just take that. Nice. It's very dangerous, this place. This is why I call it the Circle of Death, because they've killed me so many times over the years. There it is. But you can get Delencia Snow Hunter, you can get a Berserker, you can get a Marn the Breaker Taskmaster in there, you can get a Bearer in there. There's always a Bearer, there's always a Taskmaster, I think. But there could be a named Bearer, named Taskmaster, Delencia. But there's a bunch of them like clustered together. So my favourite thing to do is to kind of get their attention, walk back, and then as they're trying to leave here, kind of like control the fight by putting them into a choke situation. So there you go. So I don't see a Delencia. I see there's a Bearer there. I'm going to try and get back here. stay careful. I'm not in like epic gear, I'm just in like early heavy armor right now. What you don't want to do in this game is just get trapped between a bunch of people and in a stun lock situation. There you go. It also really helps it for it not to be nighttime. Yeah. Is that everybody? Did we kill the bearer as well? There's also a chest back here, which is kind of handy. I'll show you again where we are on this mound. Right next to where we usually run in. There you go. We got a perfected hardened steel greatsword. Cool. Free item. You can climb up here and just loot this box and then jump back down again. Sometimes they will fall after you. And then, you know. But yeah. So I want the bearer's pack. Take those. Yep, you can dismantle all these weapons if you want to. There we go, let's take the pack from the bearer. You've got more of these pieces of armour, which are fantastic. Dismantle or put them on your thralls. Early game, really, really good. That's how this character is. We haven't made anything she's wearing right now. Most of it is from here, and then we give her the chest piece from a mini-boss at the Unnamed City. And then the helmet is from the Red Mother at the Unnamed City as well. So we haven't made any armour for her yet. Carry more. I know, I can't take credit. Somebody from chat came up with it. I'm terrible with the thrall names. We'll just call them Mandy or Helen or Joan or something boring. Sorry if your name is those things. But you know, like normal stuff. Ooh. Turds. Meat shield? Medora's like, I hate it when you call me meat shield. It's a bad sign. I need to leave. Okay, let's get a bit of distance so we can heal up. Okay, that can be Volfellis the Hammer, this guy. I'll show you where he spawns, because he ran out to chase us. Look at that AoE on his sword. Please don't kill me, sir. No. The AoE on those swords is so absurd. Okay. Sit! Sit! I was in my animation. There you go. Okay. He's only a tier 1 blacksmith. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he used to be, obviously. Sweet. Fortunately, he gave us heals. Nice. You're a barbarian, Harry. Exactly. And they're showing us the lesson here. Are you getting on Ark? Are you getting an Ark community server? Definitely. I just don't know when. Like in the next couple of weeks, but I'm biding my time. I was going to do a Svartalfheim server, but apparently you can't do them on our server providers at the moment, so I have to wait for that or do a server for something else. And I don't want to do a server for like a few weeks and then change to a different map. I don't know. So I'm biding my time. Plus, because the game is still new, or the version of the game is still new, there's a bunch of settings that are still being implemented. We can't do whitelists yet, so I just kind of want to wait a bit, you know. Diablo 4, Ark Ascended, League of Legends. Oh, bless you, of course, yes. I realise I mean read. I'm reading backwards, hold on. Attributes spell. The attribute spell savage. Now, I was about to say I have played this game for 7,000 hours and I've never noticed, but they didn't used to be like this. But I didn't realise. They changed these for like the Age of Sorcery, didn't they? And I didn't notice that it spelled savage. Seriously. I realised, I mean, I read it, yes. I didn't realise it spelled savage. Did everybody else not notice that? Everyone else was like, we all knew that, Anna. You're the last to know that. Working mostly playing Age of Empires 2. Getting my big brain strategy on. Nice! It's funny there's a priest for crime. It is, yeah. Sounds like a god who'd laugh at that. Yeah, exactly. He's like, you're wasting your time. I'm not going to do anything for you. That's it. You learn a new thing every day. I know. This is it. I still learn stuff. I didn't notice at all, but I am the kind of person, I've told you this before. I will walk down a street for like years, and then one day I'll go, when did they plant the trees? And there's like very mature trees that have been there for like 100 years probably, because they're like big trees, and people are like, they've always been there. I'm like, nah, I don't remember there being trees there. So we've seen 3 spawns for Delencia, haven't we? The first one I pointed out, then the Circle of Death, and then the roaming spawn here. There's also a roaming Delencia spawn here as well. So sometimes it's a tier 3 guy, sometimes it's like any like level. There's a carpenter in here, and there's somebody who roams about. So this can be Delencia. Here's the carpenter. Ba-ba-dum-bum. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. She's knocking them out quickly. I mean, he's only a tier 1. And we do have a perk in authority. Take the coin purse. People from inside that mound are coming for us, I think. This is where the carpenter is usually, right here. But it's always a carpenter, so if you want a carpenter and you live up here, then you can just modify him on cooldown every 15 minutes. There she is. She's there. We got her. Chat. 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 Delencia. That's nice RNG. Hi, lady. I don't have one of you yet. Do you want to be my friend? So we have steel truncheons. We have the first perk on authority. Can I fight you somewhere slightly less annoying? My friend also has a steel truncheon. The truncheons have advanced tool. Do they have advanced blunted weapon? Yeah, advanced blunted weapon fittings on them to increase our concussive damage. Usually by now I would probably have a Seth's truncheon, but that's because on single player, every time I load in and out of the wine cellar dungeon, Seth will respawn. Delencia is my favourite. Look at the damage she's done. Yeah. Look at Carrie. Carrie's like, I'm hurting. Can I give you that? Do you want to eat that? Wait, let me give you strength buff actually. Poor lady. Delencia whooped your butt, didn't she? She's going to be my new favourite soon. She's like, oh, that didn't last long. Let's give her all the snacks. Sweet. Okay. Delencia Snow Hunter. I'm calling that a success. We'll come back to this man to like run through it in a second, but let's get the prize cargo. Probably the best thing to do is we could have like yeeted off the side there maybe. We're gonna run past the guards. Screewall! She's mine! Let's just get into the water away from the fighters. Bum, 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 bum. Loving this game. It's so fun. It's a great fun game, honestly. See, you're very persuasive. Yes, very persuasive. Yes. It's a 24-hour pop-up gym. The excellent high-fiber foods. What else have we got? We always say, people. Yes. Yeah. She was like, she didn't know what she was going to be doing today, but then she was like, you know what? I will join you. I will join your team. That's it. Let's put her in the wheel. We have like insta-taming turned on, but they have sped up taming in the last like couple of chapters. Since the last couple of chapters, taming is very, very quick, which is kind of cool. I don't know. I have multiple different competing thoughts about grindiness of this game. Just so used to it being grindy. When they take away some grind, I'm like, wow, am I happier about that? I guess some ways I am. So there you go, we got a Delencia Snow Hunter. We'll take her away with us. She's already converted. Look at Carrie's health. Crikey, lady. Right, let me make some more aloe potions. So this is the thing. If I'm not killing the enemy, it takes a longer time to knock them out than just to kill them. And there's more time for your thrall to get hurt very badly. So So that is a consideration. So if I'm worried about my thrall, if I have a low-level thrall, or I don't think we're going to kill the enemy very quickly, then I might give her a weapon instead of a truncheon. And then, like, run away if I need to. Maybe she just got some HP. Is that what it is? She leveled up. No, she hasn't. She hasn't leveled up. We're going to wait for her to hit level 20. And then we will be re-rolling her perks because she got really unlucky with vitality. And that's what her value is vitality. So let's give her a truncheon back again. She's drinking those by herself because of better thralls mod. Whenever her health gets below 90%, she'll drink a potion on a 5-second cooldown. See the moon flying. It's very immersive. That's because I changed the settings. Grind is real, yeah. A great dental plan, a sturdy truncheon, yeah, definitely. We definitely, at some point, you will have your teeth rearranged in this tribe, definitely. Walk softly, carry a big stick, yes. Hello, Fighting Eye, how you doing? Good to see you. Let's give her some more. Okay, we'll make some more potions, and then we'll head back in. Gonna make sure we heal her up in between fights and whatnot. I'll keep that just in case I want it. Probably one of the main things like tips I can give you about Mounds of the Dead is just like the Unnamed City is take a torch and take a one-handed sword, just like the wine cellar dungeon as well, because these are like darker places on the map. I have night on very quick, so I don't have to worry about it really, but you know, have a one-handed weapon. Okay, I think we're good. Right, let's go back to that mound and clear it out, and then we'll head back, do some more resource gathering. Add a mod of the moon screaming as it goes past, or like a balloon deflating or something like. No, be kind of cool. Do 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 da da da. Okay, so here we go. This is the mound. This is our final mound check. I don't want to fight you, brothers. You corrupty fools. She's oblivious. Right, let's go back in. So we'll go in this final mound. I'll show you where you can find Work of Lost Tribe and Volsfellis the Hammer. Get off my horsey, you turd. You. Okay, so this mound over here, Work of the Lost Tribe spawns outside, this armourer spawn, and there's a blacksmith that spawns inside the mound, which can be Volfellis the Hammer. Those are... Work of the Lost Tribe is a shield right armourer, which is my favourite type of armour because it'll give you more armour value. And the blacksmith is a bladesmith, Volfellis the Hammer. He came out and fought us earlier. He spawns here. And he's a bladesmith who will add damage onto your weapons when you craft them in the blacksmith bench. Anything that you craft. Work of the Lost Tribe, I think. Does he also spawn in here? Oh yeah, there's another Volfellis spawner here. I think Work spawns in the first mound we went to as well. Mound A, as I described it earlier. Ooh, named bearer! Named bearer! Oh my god, I'm so happy. Yes! Yes! Get him, Carrie. Right, I'm just gonna get everybody knocked out. Ooh. Named frickin' bearer. Carrie's about to get replaced. Hope she doesn't die in the process. Oh my goodness. That resurgence isn't that good, is it really? Honestly. Listen, everybody, could you just fall asleep? Hello, my love. I miss you. Hello was like my first ever named bearer in this game. And I had him when named bearers were like god tier. They were like the very, very best. And he died very sadly to Rock Slide, the Rock Nose boss. She is stun locked in a little space. Right, that's everybody but him. One last person. There we go. This is incredible RNG. I'm very happy. So yeah, the bearer spawns in here as well. We've got to click on this book because this book teaches us. Is it salted exquisite meat, right? Somebody sees us. This is the book location. Are they on the roof? Let me just double check which recipe it is. Yeah, salted exquisite meat, that's it. Okay, so the recipe that we just learned from this mound teaches us salted exquisite meat, which is the agility buffing food that you can make. There you go. So we've done it basically. We did the mounds behind here before. We got a Delancia and a freaking named bearer. I'm very, very happy. That's wonderful. Because I always want like that extra row of storage on my thralls, in my thralls inventory. They have a very slightly higher damage modifier than the tier 3 bearers. They don't get quite as much HP as the tier 3s can get, but they still can get a lot of HP. I think I've had one at like 12,000 HP. And I really like a named bearer because they can just be my tank while I go around and just destroy everybody. They can carry all my arrows if I'm using a bow. With my agility build, I want to keep my weight down to kind of medium if I'm doing agility, so I get that extra armor pen perk. Precision strike, 10% additional armor pen while carrying a medium or lighter load, as long as I don't go past this middle section here. So yeah, I really, really like that. I'm super happy. Delancia and a name bearer, I know. Looking for Lubalicious and she won't show. I mean, if you pop around Seppa Maru enough, you will find her because she has so many spawn points there. Are you collecting all of them? Where's our wheel? This is awesome. Let's take out Delancia. Add Pella. Process him. I'm so happy. That is awesome. It's really cool because, like, did we do two streams where I was looking for a named bearer? I forget how many. Was it like 2? And now we found him here. It's awesome. Just goes to show you can find them anywhere. Let's put him. I'm gonna keep him in my inventory. You know what I mean? Just in. I could put him in the horse's inventory as well. I don't know. He's like super precious cargo. Okay, so let's loot these boxes. And we can distribute. So what we could do is we could get... Right. Here's an option. She hasn't been placed... Have we put her to stand somewhere here? To guard? Because if we haven't, we could tell her to stop following. We could gear up Pella, give him all her gear, and fill his inventory. Did we get her to play? Did we place her here? I don't think so. Have to go. Hubby's on his way home. All right, Violin. Good to see you. Bearer early game, Delancia mid, Leonil end. What do you mean? That's what you like to get? Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. You like to have Leonil instead of another fighter. Do you? Yeah. I like to have a bearer at any phase, really. A named bearer at any phase of the game, really. Because I don't like to put points into expertise, that's why. I like to put up to the first perk, and that's it. Had her and lost her to the judge. She was good to try again. I see. Are you on Sipta? Is that what you're saying? Ooh. Hard to track down. I've only seen it. Really? I've seen it so many times. This is a thing, right? If on a playthrough you've got a priority, live near the NPC camp where they are based, and then you'll end up with a million of them. Like if you like Delancia, just set up next to mounds, you know. If you want an Ancina hidden daggers, then set up next to the summoning place or somewhere where there's a dancer, you know, in the Dafari camps. 18 keys nearly dropped, yeah. Let's give you snacks, and then let's give you this stuff. The only reason I'm trying to make myself unencumbered again is so that I can ride the horse. So let's swap. You can have Pella, I guess. Now I'm going to put Pella on the horse. I just feel better that way. Pella on the horse, who has 18,000 health. And she can have that. There we go. Okay. Sweet. And now we can ride the horse home. Excellent. She's got her weapon. She's on attack, everything. Yeah, okay. We're good, we're good. Okay, let's ride back to the sinkhole with our goodies. Yeah. Oh, I'm very happy about that. Super good. So we could do War Party and have Delencia and the Bearer to level up together. That's probably what I would do on a server. I mean, I'm on a server, but you know what I'm talking about. When I say on a server, I mean if I was just playing, you know, not streaming and whatever. I wanted to like level them as soon as possible. Squirrel! Squirrel. Hello, Scuffnunge. That was a mouthful. What was the closest to a healer in the game? Clear corruption boosts out combat regen. Yeah, she is it. She does boost your healing, definitely, and clears your corruption. Yeah, absolutely. I quite like to use a dancer as my second fighter if I'm going to be taking them around, because I hate corruption. It annoys me. But what I really like is if I'm playing with another person and I'm doing dungeons, I like one person to have a dancer and one person to have a fighter. And then, you know, you go to the Black Keep or you go to the Unnamed City, your corruption is just immediately cleared. I love that. And then they boost your healing as well. I like that. Hello, Rickshaw. Hello, Dragu. Hello, hello. That food was very nice last night. Thank you so much. It was lovely. Not the judge, the guy at the wine at the end. Oh, Thag, the end of the wine cellar. Talking about Thag. Big dude. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. There is okay, so we should hit the legendary chest up here while we're here. That's where we got Hanneman's Gadder, which my thrall is using right now. It's just RNG what you get in legendary chests if you've wondered about it. I do have a video. I do have a video about the location of all legendary chests on my YouTube channel. And I have mentioned it in that video, this location. But it's behind this guy. Where is it? Have they removed it? Is it gone? Squirrel? Is it gone, people? Listen, Kudo. They took it? No? Squirrel? Hello? Is it got an update? Alright, I'll help you, Carrie's like, could you give me a hand here, please? I literally had a cheese sandwich before I started streaming today. Why am I hungry already? How long have I been streaming for? What is wrong with me, people? Have they taken the box? Because I don't know why I don't see it. You literally looted it on this playthrough. Okay, wait a minute, sir. I'm not focusing here. Okay. Chat, I don't see the box. Has it disappeared? Let's skin him because we want hide. We want the skeleton key more than anything else. So it was behind him, wasn't it? I tell you what, I can see it when I run up the hill. And I look down. I don't know where it is, people. Have they done a hotfix? Somebody, like, back me up here. It was, like, right behind him. We crept up on day 2? No? Day 3? I don't know which day we did it. And I managed to loot the chest without even aggroing him. But it isn't here. Science. It's gone. In the bush behind him. We saw the bush behind him. That's where we looked. I mean, that's where I put it in the video. Like, right behind him. Squirrel? It's not here. Missing in action. Last time I went to look for it, it wasn't there. I bet they've removed it. I bet they've removed it. On the ridge might be gone. Yeah, they've removed it, peeps. So, yes, that, and maybe they saw my video. That, I mean, other people probably made videos as well. It's not just me. But, okay, now we have to check something else. Okay, 1 second. I'm in creative mode because we're sciencing this. Where's the boss? Have they managed to clean up the other... Okay, this one's still here. This one's still here. So this is more, like, dangerous. This is more of a dungeon, right? Because you get poisoned when you come here. This is Shattered Springs. The reason I wanted to teleport here was because I wanted to check if the legendary chest was still here. But yeah, they seem to have taken it. Let's just double check if it's just not spawned properly. Just gonna teleport back. Sorry to, like, admin. I know some people get really triggered by that. But I'm sciencing this because, you know, if I recommend people go somewhere, we need to know if it's there or not. You can use the sand mask. Of course you can use the sand mask in that area. I know, lovely. Keep chuckling here. You say squirrel. I did have somebody comment on my YouTube video. It makes me giggle enormously when people tell me that they've started saying stuff. And I've had a few people say to me, oh, I find myself just saying squirrel randomly while I'm playing or while I'm doing stuff. There it is. There it is. There it is. It wasn't here before. Oh, let me leave creative. I swear it wasn't here before.
Squirrel!
Yes, squirrel indeed. Okay, it's still here. It's still here. Had some servers having respawn issues on the chest for a while before they moved chests. I see. Thank you for that, Demon. Thought the legendary chests were now in dungeons. If you watch my video, all legendary chest locations, bear in mind there is still one in Skittering Cavern, and there's another one in the wine cellar that isn't included in that. So like I did that on the beta. Yes, I did say in that video that there's one here because I checked the world, like the main boss locations. There's one in, so there's one in Shattered Spring, there's one here. Where else was there? I can't think of any other ones that are just out in the world. But this one is quite good because you can loot this right at the beginning of the game as well. So this is probably the best location, right? Without going in the dregs. You just have to fight a world boss and then run here. Let me put the marker in case it doesn't respawn properly. But you can creep up to this because I did it on this playthrough. I crept up to this and looted it without him even noticing me. King's Niche is there. That was me saying squirrel. There you go. Lots of people have said that to me. It always makes me laugh. Yeah. I think you knew that. You're like the game master of Conan. That's very sweet. I don't know everything. I used to probably, but there's loads more information now in the game. Funcom how to check their fixes. I mean, you know, I do have a relationship with Funcom, I guess. They do kind of like talk to people, like content creators and stuff. We're all bug testers, aren't we? You know, and you guys as well, obviously. Okay, so now we can loot this chest. I'm not in creative mode. We're just going to loot this chest. So I think leaving the area and coming back. Am I? Hello? It's bugged. I have keys. Sir! Wait, I'm going to teleport. Sorry for yelling. Somebody said, what did they say to me? You have a very soothing voice when you're not until there's like a chilling scream when you get scared. Yeah, it's bugged. I'm spamming E here. Hurts. Yeah. It's not even like clicking or anything making a noise. Toad well, they do? Yeah, that's it. Bug tester, she's onto a scatter trench coat, balls and bugs whenever. That's it. Oh, that's a horrible thought, isn't it? Bugs everywhere. I've been saying it since I heard her say it and didn't notice till someone at work brought it up. Oh. So somebody also wrote in the comments like, are you saying squirrel randomly? And I said in my usual gaslighting way. I mean, I never gaslight people, obviously. I didn't say that. You heard that. You just imagined that I said that. I said, no, of course not. That would be absurd. Because I was like, are you just randomly saying squirrel? Because I don't have an explanation for it. It just like happens. And that's it. It's just become a thing now. I'm going to leave the feline part because I don't want to be ever encumbered. I can't loot this freaking... Anyway, there's a chest there. Let's move on with our lives, shall we? Hopefully it'll work next time. But yeah, it was invisible when we were here last, and now it's uninteractable. So... there you go. So we could loot the chest at Shattered Springs where we just TP'd to. Gaslight. I don't gaslight, okay? I would never gaslight people. That's a disgusting accusation. How dare you? Corner mod. Yeah. Into main menu, loading back in sometimes fixes a smaller bug. You're right, relogging. You're right. Should we try it? Should we try it? Let's try it. I always tell people to relog. I should take my own advice. Fortunately, I've marked it on the map now. Yeah, so we did TP out, but yeah, you're right. Maybe you like... Okay, let's try it. Main menu. Kel's going to hide the seed now. Online. Let me do my BRB screen. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Exactly, that's it. It's the only advice you ever need for IT. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Dun, dun. It's invisible again, isn't it? This is an interesting bug. Let me put in my password, one sec. Dum, do, 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 do. Go pineapple. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Imagine if it was that. That'd be funny. Someone's like, I'm writing this down. There we go. Okay, and we're back. Yeah, so now it's either here and uninteractable, or it's invisible or whatever. Oh, let me get my friend as well. Come on, lady. She's like, you're gonna trade me in, aren't you? I'm like, yes, I am, definitely. Hide the seed, that's it. Maybe they rebound it to the old default key, Alt F4, runs and hides. That's really good advice, Kel. Obviously, such a trusted member of this community. I will definitely follow your advice, definitely. You're feeling over encumbered. Oh my god, these jokes are bad. Hide the seed, yes. She doesn't gaslight, she gracefully illuminates. I love that, Fighting Aya. Someone write that down. Won't that reset the boss too? It would if it was single player. But because this is a server and not single player, it won't, because the server continues to run when I'm offline. Normally I play single player, but this is the first time on this, like, since I started streaming the game, that I've done a server, if that makes sense. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to play on a server, because I wanted the kind of server experience. I want to be able to run away and go get myself a truncheon or, you know, change my thralls kind of equipment, stuff like that, and have the people still be there. What was I going to do? Shall we check the tier 3 tier 3 armor location, see if there's a named person there, and then we can loot the chest by Rot Branch. I might just loot the chest and run, because I don't necessarily want her to fight him, because it's kind of an annoying fight. I don't have a sandstorm mask. So yeah, do we run in when I don't have a sandstorm mask? Yeah, sneakily, exactly. All I want for Christmas is the humming mod. See you later. Have to go. Okay. There's no humming mod. There's no humming mod. Anna has never regretted asking her biggest trolls to be her trusted mods, not once. No. Shakes fist. Damn pesky kids. Yes. Yeah, the armor is up here. Let's go back up here. I love this area. I've had a base up here. And it was shocking. It's such a beautiful place. And it's near Seppenrue, near the Warmaker. It's fantastic. Not too far from mounds. Very cool. There's some trees. Decent amount of rocks, I guess. It's very, very pretty. Makes for a nice base location. Base, that's it. Is that Fable music? In the game? I don't think so. And if I'm humming anything, it'll be game music. Okay, so I know that's a tier 3 armourer, because he's always got the same hairstyle. So we'll murderfy him. But this here is one of a few locations around Seppenrue, I'll show you quickly, where a tier 3 armourer is always 100% spawn rate. The only thing he can be is a named person instead. He's guarded by these Relic Hunter slave takers. There we go. Walloper. There we go. Sweet. Alright. They dropped some of their food. We got some spicy food. And some eggs. Some heals. We'll take the heals. Why not? I'll take the eggs as well. Treat yourself. Look how pretty this is. Look at it. So nice. I need heals. Aloe vera. So nice. Are you soloing the game right now? Yeah, I have a thrall with me. But I mean, so yes and no, depends on what your definition of solo is. Not by my definition, no. The alert sneaky. Alert sneaky. Oh, the sneaky music. I see. Got you. Yep. Yeah, that's a redeem. What do I want? Water. Let's have a snack. Have some water. So yeah, this is where they spawn, this tier 3 person. So it means it's quite a useful place. There is also another place over there? Question mark. I'm going to show you, and sometimes I just go into creative mode because it's easier. Squirrel. It's not this one, is it? Do-do-do-do. 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 Where are they? Oh, up there. There's another... There's relic hunters here anyway. Just ignore the fact that I'm flying. I'm just... God, what can I say? Watched The Last Crusade earlier the whole time. That's it. We are working through our way through the Indiana Jones movies. She's on her own server. Yeah, server. Yeah, so there's a couple of relic hunter slave takers here. And no armour, I guess. But yeah, we did take some heavy armour from them on the way up when we had our brutes. And there's also a couple further down. I could have just admin teleported, but I can never remember where people are exactly. Let's just put ourselves back where we were. What are you looking for? Got here a little late. I was just showing where there were more relic hunters in this area. So if people want to kind of like live in this area, I was just talking about it as a base location. Right, here's my friends. Let's leave our creative mode. There we go. Back to normal. Horse is like, you could ride me, you know. I'm wearing this ridiculous dust sheet. There you go. Alright, so we could go to... Should I go to Shattered Springs and see if I can survive running in, grabbing my wet legendary and running back out again? Shall we do that? I'm tempted to. For the yeets. For the memes. Horsey, yes. That sound alert is because I always forget my horse. But the problem is I've become so used to it now, the sound alert. I don't know, does it help me? Maybe. There's tigers here as well, by the way, if you want tiger babies. Is this the ridge? I think it is. I'll show you. So if you don't get any at the savannah, by, what is it called? Swagger Rock, then there's also tiger babies here as well. There you go. Little bebes. This is where we are. On the map. That fabulous dust sheet, yes, exactly. It's very stylish, definitely. Usually let you know after you're on your horse. I know. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, don't forget your horse, Anna. That's it. Anna running along with the horse behind is the must-have for your Anna Bingo card. I know. We need to do Anna Bingo again. Right, so we are going to have a celebratory stream at some point soon because we got 10k subs on YouTube recently this week. And so I guess we'll have to do Anna Bingo. Do we add any more to it? Is it already like perfect as it is? Starboard was very thorough, I have to say. Okay, let's go steal a legendary. If I can. I don't know if I can be able to do it, but we'll try. So I don't have to worry about being over encumbered because I have Beast of Burden, so I can run in, grab the thing and run back out again, but I am going to get poisoned. So it's kind of a silly thing to do, but I just want to loot it now. I've got it in my head. I don't have anything with me for like sandstorm breathing, toxic gas breathing. At least the boss is a nice, what's the word? Landmark. He's in the lower pool as well, isn't he? Yeah, so I'd have to run through this pool, drop down. Yeah. He's not right here. Yeah, there he is down there. I don't know, people. I don't think I can do it. I always forget there's bugs here. Yeah, there's toxic gas in there. That is the best place to get a lot of brimstone. Those are brimstone rocks there. Earlier on in the game, caves like Sinner's Refuge are really good to get brimstone before you come here. But then once you get to like level 30-ish and you can make a sandstorm breathing mask, you can just come here and harvest away. I would avoid the boss until you're level 60 and your thrall has the best armor, because just like Rock Slide, he has a lot of AoE on his attacks, and if you die, then trying to interact with your thrall to get them back out again can be a bit of a nightmare. I might be better from the other side, do you think? Yeah, like from there, from that ridge. Come on now, I want to like try it. Horse is like, you running along without me again? For the love of God, woman. That's how he speaks. I've got to go. Thank you very much for the congrats. Thanks for being here. Have a good rest of your day. I think we should add fighting a gaslighting chat. Yeah. Oh, balls. Okay, everything's fine. Go, 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 go. Okay, if I get hit while I have no stamina, I'll get knocked off. Just gotta think of that. What was it, Fire I said? I forget now. Generate your own copy there. Ah, bless you. Yep. Bingo Baker. It's a very good tool, actually. So if I can approach from this side, maybe I can get that. I have 500 health. So he's down there. There's the thing. Do I try it? Should we put down a bedroll? Has anyone got any regular hide on them? No, but I can strip that, can't I? Music is very dramatic and loud right now. Oops. Okay, I'm going to be immediately over encumbered, but it shouldn't be an issue, really. Every time I do it, every time. It's partly because I've been switching games a lot recently, and my brain just doesn't, you know, doesn't want to play ball. I could also equip the bearer pack. I have less armor. Okay, so I won't be over encumbered. Is there like a little spot where I can be unnoxious? Like here? Yeah. There's the chest. I'm not healing. Can I lose a bit of... Oh yeah, because I pressed the wrong button. Not healing through it. Could make wraps. I've got a stack of 4 on me. Oh god. I didn't even put down the bedroll, people. Okay, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. No. Okay, we lived. I didn't panic at all. You panicked. Shame on you for not having faith in me. Shall we put down the actual bedroll? Like freaking smart people. Okay, let's craft a bedroll. Let's not place it, shall we? Right, not in the gas. Okay, I hear you, game. Suspense. You need a mask. Watching you die from gas is so frustrating, is it? Just cope. Just cope with it. You'll be fine. Make a sun mask. Listen, I have 7,000 hours in this game. If I am trying to run in there to access a chest, it's because I want a meme, right? Have some faith in me. If don't be like, oh, I wish this person, the streamer, understood that she needed a sandstorm mask. This is driving me crazy. I am enjoying myself, my friend, and I will continue to do whatever I want. Do you know what I'm saying? I believe it. No, don't believe in me. I'll probably die, but that's the whole point, isn't it? Go the other side. Yeah, I'm like I'm testing it out. That's it. Do you know what I mean? People get so het up, and this isn't about you, so I don't want you to feel attacked by this. I'm not like, this isn't a tirade, but I get so many comments of people saying, I'm screaming at the screen, why won't she do this? I'm screaming. And I'm like, calm yourself. It's a freaking video game. Seriously, you know. So yeah, that's not about you. This is really like a wider issue. But I don't want you to feel attacked, but... Oh, yes. It's all right. It's going to be okay. Let's have some snacks. I really thought we were going to die then. We were so close to dying. I kind of thought, because it's like, it doesn't look like you're in the gas there. We might be better running just straight through there. I don't know, people. Or riding the horse. She rarely panics, even at near death, that's it. Sometimes I squawk a bit, but that's really just to scare the enemy. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go, people, let's go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I shouldn't be able to climb because I'm taking damage, but I can just about... Quick. Take one, take one, take one. Run, 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 run. I got my resurgence. Resurgence worked there. Resurgence saved me. I know I'm not alive yet, but yes. Oh, ye of little faith. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Not the first rodeo, people. Yes. A risk, but a calculated risk. I was like, well, you know, we've got a bedroll down. We actually remembered to put one down. I'm impressed. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful for your impressiveness. Pressification. Not the first rodeo is on my bingo. Are you doing bingo now? Hosting bingo. And a bingo is a thing. Jumps down, runs very fast. The point horse jumps in front of it. Just the horse is like, I'm right here. I'm here to help you. I'm still running along without the horse. That's the thing. Yes. Well, we got some knives anyway. We got daggers of nameless days, which are great. Yes. It was fun. I like to yeet. The whole link works now. Ah. I don't know. Tom posted it. I was impressed by the naked spider boss. Hey, the naked spider boss is impressive, definitely. I mean, I feel like the watch me fight the Red Mother with Steel Feuds, and then watch me fight the arena champion, because those are a bit more impressive, I think, than the spider, because the spider is very predictable and right. Where was I going to go? Were we going to? We were taking the stuff back home, weren't we? Yes. To the sinkhole. Sweet. We've got Delencia. We've got a named bearer. We've got loads of star metal. We've got a bit of black ice to top us up. We need brimstone and black ice to smelt the star metal. We have both of those things now. Hello, Templar. Hello, hello. Give Anna 2 coconuts for the horse. The horse is running. That's it. I should run along with those. I think there's a sound alert for that, actually. Right. Which way are we going, people? We're going to go through the unnamed city. I hear the kitty complaining. I put her out because she had the zoomies earlier. Now she's having a strop outside the door. She's like, I will be let in. Charge! There we go. Lovely. What we haven't done is test those bestial claws that we got. They're not bestial claws. What are they called? Black claws? Dark claws or something we got from the den yesterday, which have like acid on them. That's another scepter weapon that's made its way onto the Exiled Lands with this update, which is kind of cool. Dismounts. That's it. I've been on the horse way too long. I'm just going to run now. What's like, all right then, get on with it, will you, lady? Fine. Charge! Learned how to fight all the bosses solo except Rock Branch. I've done it. I'm not comfortable doing it. Rockside is impossible. Oh, that sounds like a challenge, Damon, honestly. Give the bearer the coconuts, yeah. Welsh will be looking for the follow. Croeso. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Dum, 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 dum. Alright, people. Let's get this little horse out of here to safety with 18,000 health. Like, we'll save you. He's like, I'm fine, honestly. Do, 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 do. Alright. Let's get out of this godforsaken place. Haha. I would like to make a scout saddle. Or maybe we'll make the Silent Legion saddle again. I don't know. I do like the scout saddle because the maneuverability, like turning, is so much nicer. Any of the scout saddles. This is like, I mean, I like that I've got this comparison because it's, you play this game, you're a bit like a Pokemon collector, aren't you, really? But I don't know if I'm going to use it much. I don't know. You are the reason I came this way, sir. It's a blood crystal rock nose. So we can use the crystal to make... Oh, one hit. One hit and 64 from that because of our settings. I'm fine. I don't need to do anything. Yeah, we can use that blood crystal to make a golem. Once we get to that stage, if I ever get to that stage. I'm impressed with your butt. That's so funny. That was well pronounced. I did spend some time in Wales. There you go. That's it. Can I? Do you want me to say my my party piece? Clan of RPG. Do you want me to say that? I was gonna add that. Did I add it, or is it a redeem? Did I add it as a redeem? I think so. Yeah. I added it as a redeem, so I can't say it. That's it. It's like, is it like 100,000 channel points or something? It shouldn't be. The Y''ALL is 100,000 channel points, because that's a giant meme here. Because people are always trying to get me to say an Americanized way of speaking, and I refuse, people. I refuse. Friends. Screw you all. So yeah, Valk just throws down 100,000 channel points every now and again. But he's saving it for all the game keys that I give away. Anyway, back into the desert. Yeah, not far from our little camp. How am I challenge? Yeah, I've got 5 XP multipliers. Okay. I shouldn't have used that, should I? I should have, like, not claimed it. So, yeah, when we get to, like, 20 XP multipliers again, we'll do another session on the Battle Pass, trying to, like, just smash out a bit of it. I'm really hoping they give us, like, an XP weekend. Or not an XP weekend, but, like, a Battle Pass XP weekend, I guess. We need them to do something wrong. No, I'm not. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I don't want them to do something wrong and then have to apologise the next XP weekend. Please don't. Please don't. I don't wish that upon them. Never mind us. Britannia intensifies. Oi, oi, oi. I like all accents. Need stone golem's head. Saving it for the singing one. I'm American. I don't need to Americanise anything. Yeah. Excuse me, mister. Yeah, I like all accents as well. I like anybody's accent that's different from mine, obviously. I mean, I don't have an accent. Do you know what I mean? Just like, is that like an American thing to say? I don't have an accent. You have an accent. No, it's just a meme. The funny thing is when a British person and an American person have a conversation, they both argue about who's the foreigner. That's the funny thing. Do you know what I mean? Actually, I'm not a foreigner. I'm a foreigner. Where do I put the blood crystal? Blood crystal golem workbench, basically. Go and see, go to Mecha Moses' spire over here. Speak to Huang Master Carver or whatever, and learn how to make golems. Then you'll be able to place a golem workbench, and then you'll be able to craft parts, and then you'll be able to like assemble a golem and whatnot. You seem to have a better time at steering the horse than I do. The other day I was sprinting on my horse and a 3-skull boss just rendered in front of him. In front of me, and I turned too quickly and fell off a cliffside. Killed both my horse and myself with a long fall damage. Was it the spider near the galleon? Because that's the spider. That's the 3-skull boss I can think of near a cliffside. Love listening to people who don't talk like me. Yeah, I agree with you. Me too. Whose coat is that jacket? Yes. Whose coat is that? Whose boots are these shoes? That's it. I'll sort it, yeah. Foreigner is an awesome band. Nice. Like it. Okay, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to get off the horse. I'm not on the horse anymore. Oh, it's been a hell of a day. Right. I'm very excited to indoctrinate. I mean, initiate a new friendo. A couple of friendos. We got Delincia. Will you just choose where you're going to stand? Frickin' heck. A bearer and a Delincia. Very exciting. Bum, 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 bum. Honestly, like 2 of my very favourite thralls, like in one stream. That's awesome. Pella may or may not become slightly more feminine with improved quality of life mod. So, I beg your pardon? What did you say? I didn't say anything. No, I didn't say anything at all. Nothing at all. So one of the reasons I like the named bearers is they start with 4,000 health. They also have like a slightly higher damage modifier than the tier 3 bearers. They don't get quite as much HP, but they still go up to like 10,000 health. Maybe more. I think we've had one up to like 12,000. If you've had a named bearer, what's the maximum HP you've gotten from them? But yeah, they hit like a wet noodle, just like the tier 3 bearers, but you can kit them out in full strength gear. The best strength weapon that you have, give them pork to give them a 25% damage buff, give them black lotus potion or elixir of might or grey lotus potion to give them 15% damage buff from that. And then they're just going to be very, very tanky. They're going to carry your stuff. They'll just assist you while you go around mowing down enemies, which is how I like to play, basically. My friends say I sound exactly how I type or write. I mean... yeah, I suppose so. I've heard you speak. How do you pronounce Anabi Hay? What? What are you saying, sir? Didn't say anything to drink from his goblet, just the red with the red liquid in it. Looks like blood. It's definitely not blood though. Absolutely. So Will has been a real pain in the day. Been working on setting up a Twitch channel. Friend of mine. Nice. I found Sipter. I love giving them grey ones, maces. Oh, grey ones are so good for thralls, like early game. They are like, they've been buffed recently, haven't they, though? That's the only thing about the grey ones. They're a bit harder to kill. When I did, like, the first day on the last time we started a fresh playthrough, which I need to restart because I lost my game files, which is kind of a bonus because they've fixed Sipter, and so we could build where we wanted to. All these parentheses. Yes, but the grey ones are definitely a bit tougher. But hey, oh my goodness, have you found a way to trigger butt spot? Definitely seems like a butt spot emote. But hey, yeah. Tier 3 bearer, I like 16,000. Yeah, tier 3, like the more tier 4s. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, if you get one like a tier 3 bearer and you get them with, they've leveled well in HP, and then you can give them elixir of rebirth to get good perks, then that's great. Yeah. What I like about these guys, though, because I'm freaking greedy, is I want the extra row of storage, you know? Like, I like that there's another row of storage. That's it, really. And, yeah. And they're kind of more special to me, you know? Bearer has 12k, it's enough. Yeah, my bearer has 12k, but's enough. But you're very active right now. Between name bearer and a horse, you can easily carry 40,000 stone. War party 2, you can burn through 3 star metal picks in a single stone. Yeah, so many butts. I know. Yes. Yeah, so the extra space. What else? Tiny bit more damage. And yeah, that's it really. But I'm, you know, I just like the name bearers really. But yeah, tier 3s are also great. And I do so much damage myself that it doesn't matter too much. I just need them to survive. But I just want like that little bit of extra damage and the space. Yeah. Delencia will get slightly more health than a berserker, but she won't do quite as much damage. Her damage modifier is like ever so slightly lower. And you can watch my God tier fighters video if you want to see like a summary of all the details and like analysis of like fighters and stuff. So yeah, let's get all this stuff in the campfire, in the furnace, I guess. Bit of coal. This is the worst part, is the fact that your smelter doesn't have a lot of space at this point. So I need a bit of black ice and a bit of brimstone to process all this star metal. Bum, ba-dum, bum. I don't want that in there. Friendo. I guess I could leave it in there. I could leave that instead. Okay. There we go. Lots of stuff on the craft. Drop that in there. We've got a couple of lions to put in the fridge. You know, if we get snacky later. You never know. Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're just snacky for a lion. They're like, what? We'll put away our hides. Cave next to the right of the temple with a few bats. Where's the best place for black blood? I heard there's a cave of bats. All the years playing, You've never... Oh, I literally have a video for it. It's got like legendary weapons on the front, legendary tools on the front of it. The only thing is they're no longer repairable, bear that in mind. But up here, there are bat caves. And there's one cave with the one guy, the most northern cave that you come across, which he's the one that drops the black blood tools. Yeah, you're not asking about black blood tools, you're asking about the blood, aren't you? Kill the harpies up here and harvest them. That's it. You need to find a slaver thrall and go collecting staff. You need to find a slaver thrall? What are you saying? And go and collect some staff, some crafters. I have timing on super fast. I also have a tier 3... Do I have a tier 3 bearer? A tier 3 taskmaster? Yes. So we made the chain bindings? Question mark. So yeah, we do need more crafters, definitely. Yeah. No? I know how to play. It's okay. Yeah, we got a named taskmaster who can make my bindings for me. Yep. In the furnace. The ones will push. If you're not careful, they hit hard. They do hit very hard, definitely. They do hit hard. But if you go around there and you kill a couple of them, then you can get a really good weapon. And then it's a lot easier to survive, definitely. Yes, indeed. Chat, I think I'm going to leave it here for today. We're probably going to continue this tomorrow because I've been on a bit of a Conan kick this week. And I kind of want to power through the content, especially because we've got... Did I just move the wrong person? Medora's like, you're always forgetting about me. Oh, God. This is the problem with not being a single player. Yeah, so we'll probably continue this tomorrow. We've gathered a bunch of star metal. We got ourselves a Delincia and a named bearer, which is fantastic. We need to continue gathering resources to like gear up, start our level 60 upgrades. So we could probably start making the upgrades tomorrow or on the next stream anyway. Yes, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow me on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow me or subscribe to me on YouTube. There's a link to all the things in the chat, hopefully, question mark. Join the Discord, follow me on Twitter. I'd appreciate that. And yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you everybody for the support. Thank you for the new members. Thank you, RPG. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the gifted subs and the follows and the subs and all the other types of things. And this general support and loveliness and wonderfulness. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you soon.